Did you move this mic around or something?
Didn't touch it, no.
You sure?
Positive.
Oh. You know what I had this morning? I had an old-fashioned donut at Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, boy.
I did.
You're mixing it up,
plain
though.
donut at Dunkin' Donuts.
May I comment on that?
You may not.
Okay.
You may not. It was so, it was great. It was just great.
Did you dunk it into the hot chocolate?
I did.
Yeah,
it was like
that's
my old
perfect.
Williston, Northampton prep school days where I would get 2 donuts and a hot chocolate after first period, and 2 donuts and a hot chocolate after third period. But I would get the sticks, like the crullers, and dunk them right in. Oh, I can still taste a little bit of it. I'm going to have it every day.
It's an underrated donut.
It is. It's like the George Washington of donuts. Kick the whole thing off.
And people think it's all like toppings and glaze, and they try to get them too sugary.
No. Keep it simple. That's what I say. But the but the sensation of getting it right, and sometimes a little chunk falls in, and you're like, I'll see you soon, motherfucker. Like it's I will see you. Our paths will cross again. Oh, I was so gloriously happy, removed from the stupidity of the guy who runs my company and the fucking idiot I work with. I was so happy to remove from stupidity for 30 seconds, chasing a fucking Dunkin' Donut little chunk of the search, the great escape of that little chunk in the thing.
It does sound nice.
So let's walk through yesterday here quickly. So I'm in the car with Harry.
No. Let's not talk.
We're trying after trying to get through the abomination of Mike and the Minihane, which will not get lost in this whole day. Trust me. It's the worst fucking show I ever heard. That show, you might as well be gone now. I mean, it
wasn't that bad.
It was terrible.
The second half was bad.
No, it was. What do you mean?
Well, to each their own.
No, it was bad.
All right.
Like I know bad.
I understand you.
It was really bad.
Okay.
You had 5 guests. You had 5 people on. You were taking fucking phone calls.
Yeah, too many.
And then
I
you
thought it
talking
could
about,
be fun, but
well, no, it was terrible. But that doesn't matter. So, so I'm driving back, and I get a text from Dave Portnoy. I figure I'll do it chronologically from my perspective, and then we'll get everyone's perspective.
Not everyone's.
I get well, you can do it today. We can talk about anything you want today.
Okay.
So I get a text from Dave. 1 second. It's getting hot in here, Jesus. Ugh. That's not bad. There's one woman working at the Dunkin' Donuts.
Did you go in or did you do drive-through?
I went in.
Wow.
I went in. It was fine.
Very brave.
I had gloves on. I went in. Everything's fine. No problem. I stayed 6-8 feet away from everybody. No problem.
It's 27, I think, now.
What's that?
I've heard...
27 feet?
Yeah, World Health Organization or something.
Trouble,
27 feet.
So yesterday, exactly at noon, I get a text from David Portnoy, who is the creator of Barstool Sports, the godfather of Barstool Sports. Mike's boss, my boss, in some ways my boss, Steve's boss. We'd gone too long without something, but Blind Mike calling Francesa and saying I have corona is the last straw for him, or probably the last straw for him. So I'm reading this, and the way it's worded, calling and saying I have corona, I didn't know, I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know. I've been out of it for 2 or 3 hours.
Yep.
So I read it at first, the way it was worded was calling somebody and saying he has coronavirus. I thought that for some reason you would call that girl from Chicks in the Office, because that's her name.
Oh, Fran.
Yeah, that's her full name.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm sorry, you tricked me.
You know what I mean? That's her full name, I think.
Like calling her off air?
Yeah, I was like, and I looked at it, I was like, what a fucking idiot. Like, you prank called her, said
Yeah,
the day
I don't know.
So I pictured, I had this whole scenario in my head, this girl, I don't even know her, I've never said a word to her, that she's hysterical, she's calling Dave, like, crying. And I'm like, this fucking idiot didn't, like, why? Like, what? I was like, this is so off-brand, it didn't even make sense to me. So, and then I found out. Well, then I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. So then I quickly did a Twitter scroll and saw the Funhouse thing right away. And I assumed, and correctly so, Steve, that he was talking about this.
Before I get to my point on the draft, I wanted to alert you to something. I don't know if you've seen yet, but your boy, you might want to get tested because your boy, Dave Portnoy, tested positive for coronavirus.
Well, I haven't seen him since. Did he really?
Yeah.
Well, listen, I hope he's well, first of all. Secondly, I haven't seen him since the pizza day. That's the last time I was actually with him, so it's long enough away that I should be good. But
I think so.
I sent my
How
best
long ago
to
was
him.
that?
I didn't know he was sick, so I hope he's doing well. Hey, listen, anytime you hear somebody has it, I know 9 out of 10 times, and thanks for the call, people are going to come out
let me get to my
And be
point about the
okay.
draft.
So that's what killed. Well, we'll get to why the whole thing. So that kills you right there. Like there was no humor to it.
Right.
Like you sounded very serious.
Yes. So the beginning of the call, which is cut out for obvious, why would Funhouse know what I was talking about? But I said, Mike, I got to give you credit. The guys I've trusted on this issue are Governor Cuomo, Dr. Fauci, and S.E. Robinson, and yourself, my friend.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's something anyway. Okay. Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
But again, like, so we're going to get into why that doesn't matter in certain circles, why it matters in some at the moment. Obviously, as my next text to Dave was, really, isn't that pretty obviously sarcasm? So, I of course have no issue with that call. None. I mean, this is what we do. We do these things, and it's, you enter the Francesa zone, and it's sort of, in my mind, all parody.
And hey, 500,000 views.
I know, I saw that. Jesus.
She got 0, huh?
So I wound up, Dave and I think, talked 3 or 4 times. I talked to Big Cat once, and then kind of text with everybody. And Dave was fucking bullshit. I mean, Dave just hates Mike. Like, just fucking hates you.
Yeah.
Like, there's no getting back from that. That's never going to change.
Yeah.
He hates your fucking guts. Mm-hmm. His larger point was, so it became once again a philosophical discussion of our show versus what Barstool is and all this, and Mike sucks. And his point was, I just want to make sure I articulate it properly. The text that he then sent back to me was, isn't that obviously sarcasm? Me, him, not when people have no clue who that caller is. Say you have it, not me. I'm not part of your crew. Don't involve me in those jokes. Then I said, to me, this isn't a fireable offense. It's a prank call. No one was hurt. And he said, obviously you'd say that. So then we started talking on the phone. And his point was, it's one employee of a company saying another employee of the same company has coronavirus in the state of New York while this is going on, and people are, dying every single day. I think 22 people died a couple of days ago. Number 2, Penn National, now it's a publicly traded company. You're saying Dave Portnoy has coronavirus, or some prank caller does it, fine. But if somebody within the company does it, can undermine the company. Number 3 was, this fucking guy said, fuck you, fire me, you pussy. I didn't fire him, and now he's doing this. I've given him 2 strikes, whatever already. Fuck him. I want to fucking fire him. And I don't agree with, and I mean, the last one I would actually I would have the be most okay with in a weird way. The other ones, I'm just sort of like, I understand where he's coming from. They're in a different position than we are. We're in the easy position of being the fucking wacky, we don't give a fuck, you run a company, fuck you thing. But they pay our salaries. So, I mean, I do understand that intellectually. I just don't agree with firing somebody because they made a prank phone call. I just don't agree with that. And I made that clear and loud best I could. So the Big Cat, I think, though I think within the Barstool circle, the whole thing was like, he's just a fucking idiot. Like, why would he fucking do that? They don't understand. And then I try to explain to Dave how our show works, and he doesn't listen to the show, so he doesn't understand. Right. So I'm like, you don't understand why it's funny, and Francesa's funny, and like I said, you're going to die in this date, and da. He doesn't care. And I also think he's cooped up and he's fucking annoyed. So, I mean, I think he was looking for a fucking excuse to fire somebody. I thought when I got off the phone the first time, I then called Steve. I think my attitude was at the time that Mike was going to probably get fired.
Oh, yeah. You thought he was going to get fired right away.
Yeah. And then it got with
I did too when my phone rang. So
from Dave?
Yeah.
But this is after I talked to him 3 times.
Yeah.
So each time I talked to him, I felt less and less confident that was going to happen, and felt a little better about your chances each time I got off the phone with him. And like, I think the main point I made to him was like, take the Francis thing, for example. The offended party was the woman, the girls, whatever, family, her friends, her community. And I said, Dave, the offended party here is you. Are you actually offended by the content of the call? And he said, no. And I said, well, then I don't know, And he's like, I just don't like him speaking, and we'll get to that, how that will manifest later. He's like, I just don't like him speaking about the company, talking about me. I don't want this fucking, he just fucking hates Mike. I mean, he fucking hates Mike.
So Carano tweeted out something that kind of makes sense. Do you think part of it is Dave feels guilty for how he treated Mike so many years ago, and now when he thinks of him,
I do not think guilt. So? I don't get the sense that guilt is but
it's just weird, irrational hatred. There's got to be some explanation,
I guess. But you know what? We're clearly not going to find it.
No.
So he just hates the guy. He hates Mike, and he's going to continue to do this until he wakes up one day and fires Mike. Like, that's how it's going to end. So I mean, you might as well ride it as long as you can, I guess.
Sure.
But so we kept talking. And I think
which might be by the end of this show, by the way.
Could be.
Because I was told I've already broken rules.
No, it's not true. I talked to Dave, and he said we could talk about any Barstool stuff today.
Okay.
We had a one-day moratorium on it, or whatever.
The opposite of a moratorium.
Oh, but that's what Dave said. He actually said monetarium. Okay. Are you laughing at that, Mike?
Fun. No, it's not funny.
But
explain to me why it is funny.
But Dave was. But I mean, I talked to him, and he was like, it's like I said, I try him because he's like, I know you're going to spin it your way in your spin zone, and you fucking. And I'm trying to give his side and say I actually intellectually understand where he's coming from as somebody who has a huge stake in the company and takes his business seriously. I absolutely understand that. And I said that to him yesterday. And honestly, Mike, because I kept saying, you can't fire him, you can't fire him. After 3 or 4 calls, I think I said to him at one point, I was like, you want to fucking fire him, fire him. Like, if it's that important to you, like, clearly you're going to do it. I've made the case here as many times as I can. If you're going to choose to fire him over a prank phone call, do that. But I said to him, you have to know how that's going to look. Like, forget whether people like Mike or not like Mike. Dave Portnoy is going to fire somebody in the middle of coronavirus because he made a prank phone call to Mike Francesa that, I think that if any other employee at the company had done this, it might be a different conversation. Maybe there's a couple who fall in that as well. But, I think he is such a...
Like if Tommy did this, you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, he never would. But I mean, somebody who might do it. I don't even know who that would be.
I don't know who that would be, but... Well, that's the thing is it doesn't make sense for any show but this one. And when I was asked to explain why it was funny... Then I've already lost.
Well, I did the same thing. I tried to do the same thing.
I can't explain why it's funny. If you're saying explain why anything is funny. Like there was a video from a very popular account that was tweeted out on Friday of me playing spike ball. I couldn't explain to you why that's funny, but it is. Like if you just watch it.
Was it a Barstool account?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You could say it. You could talk about Barstool today.
I was told. The last I heard, I can't.
When?
Yesterday.
That phone call the one time you talked to him?
Yeah.
Well, I talked to him after. You could talk about it today.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right. So yeah, which is a funny video. It got a lot of views and everything. I couldn't sit here and explain. Well, it's funny because I'm blind and I can't do that. It's like it doesn't sound funny when you're explaining it.
Well, it's like saying why. Yeah, it's like explaining why anything's funny.
Right?
Why is Superbad funny? Like it's then you're being serious explaining it. It doesn't work.
Well, because they were young kids.
Yeah, it doesn't. Like if Steve, like Dave comes from. He just has a different comedic mindset than I do. That doesn't mean that he's not funny or I'm not funny.
Which is also the idea, okay, like he doesn't find me funny. That's perfect. A lot of people don't find me funny.
Right.
That's perfectly fine. Yes. But if I'm in a position of now I have to defend why I'm funny, I can't.
Well, I tried to do it too. I tried to explain why it's funny in our context of our world. And like it's trying to explain to him why.
And also I got cut off on that call, which obviously that doesn't matter. But I got cut off and was going to make it more outrageous. And then my point about the draft was going to be that I think the Patriots should look at Artie Lang to play quarterback. And that, it would have been obviously ridiculous. And Francesa would have said, you hung on hold for an hour to do that.
Oh, I talked to Big Cat. His point was, like, if Mike had said at the end, like, you got coronavirus from licking Jason Giambi's penis or something.
That's what I wanted to do. Yeah.
Then
he said, thanks for the call. And I said, and I'd already hung up on me.
So, I mean, we'll nitpick through that in a second. Like, I don't want to sit here and say that you didn't do a good job on a prank phone call because it's so fucking dumb. But I think there's just a difference in what we think is funny and what Dave thinks is funny. I mean, Dave thinks Jim Florentine's funny. So, I mean, there's not much I can do about his comedic sense of humor. We just happen to have different ones.
He hits the nail on the head once in a while.
I think he thinks I'm a funny guy. I think he's a funny guy. We just have different. Like, Dave wouldn't understand why Bicentennial Man the other night was funny, I don't think.
I don't think the comedic analysis is the big thing here. I think it's all share price. I think it's all the publicly traded aspect of it.
Oh, yes. Well, I also think that and it ties in the share price. I think if people were walking around eating in restaurants and doing things and Dave wasn't cooped up in his apartment, I think that may be a factor too. I don't know that. I said that to him. He said no. I remember in The Sopranos when Richie Aprile went face to face with Kristen Moltisanti and said, I've had a hard on for you since I first saw you or whatever. That's fucking, for some reason, Dave hates Mike. Yeah. He hates him. Now, and I think those reasons that Dave laid out are all individually fair. Like, I think those are all legitimate points to make. That being said, as I said, it's also a prank phone call. So, I mean, look, and then I talked to Dave last time yesterday, whenever that was, right before he called you. I think I talked to him once after. Maybe, I forget. He said, look, if this turns into a bigger story during the day, I'm going to fucking fire him anyway. Like, if it somehow gets into this weird, as things can randomly, stupidly do.
If there was like a Drudge Report headline, Barstool founder,
or
has
even like
coronavirus.
Barstool employee mocks corona.
Well, so again, what I tried to explain, this was a fruitless endeavor, but what I tried to explain was the whole idea of this was to expose radio and the media for like just going along with any point that's brought up to them. So if I say to Francesa, someone got coronavirus, or did you see this report or whatever, and he just goes along with it, it's funny because you're trusting some asshole, call it Chris from Connecticut or whatever my name was, and that was the idea around the country, to give misinformation and see if they go along with it. So
was he open to that? You guys had a good talk about it?
It's funny. He didn't.
He changed his mind?
I didn't seem like I changed his mind.
Yeah, well,
was it better or worse than the call you had on Barstool Radio?
Much better, actually.
Oh, okay.
Much calmer. This was just...
In a way, it's almost worse.
Yeah,
like
it was. I
think he's just come to his conclusion.
Yeah, it was just calmer. But
I do think he kept saying like, I understand that your fucking Minifans are going to flip out if I do this and that, and I said I just think it's going to look bad, Dave. I just think it's going to look really bad. Now, maybe he doesn't care about that. Maybe he'll change his mind at fucking 11 today and hold I have no idea. I don't know. I think we got through the fire. I think. But, I was stunned that he reacted to that call like that. Then he made his case, and I thought, well, I don't agree with it, really, but I understand where he's coming from. And I said, I understand your perspective on it. I do. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. And I'm not in a position where, I own a huge share in a company that's struggling right now, and you have some guy going on the radio and saying, within your company, and saying that the guy who's the most important figure of the company still has coronavirus. Like that while in New York, while that's going on. I get that, while understanding it's also a prank phone call. So, I it's just, I'm sitting there at the end of it thinking, why am I having in the middle of this fucking conversation with these two? I mean, what the fuck?
He made points that I certainly understood. I just thought it was being presented like I called TMZ as me and said, hey, I got a scoop for you.
Wait, but as Dave said, you also talked about it on social media. Like, you made it clear it was you. Like, you didn't hide the fact.
I made it clear it was a prank. I said one more reference I didn't get in.
No, I know, but you didn't hide the fact that it was you, though.
Right.
Like so that's what I mean. You could have, we talked about this after you and I think, and I talked about it to Dave. And it's easy for me to say this. Yeah. If Mike had called me and said I'm going to call Francesa, I'd probably been like, oh, okay. But if I thought about it, I'm like, oh, you know what? If it had crossed my mind, I would have said, hey, you know what? Outsource it to one of these guys.
It never would have crossed my mind to call you and ask you.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm playing a hypothetical.
Yeah.
Where I would have been like, oh, that's funny. And then maybe it crosses my mind. I think, you know what? Dave fucking hates Mike. There's no upside. Somebody else can do the same fucking thing.
Right.
Have one of these other great callers do the call. Then your hands are clean. No one. And Dave, I said that to Dave. He was like, 1,000%. He's like, I would have had no problem with that. So to be clear, Dave Portnoy has no problem if people other than Mike call radio stations and say he has coronavirus.
I think that would be in poor taste. I don't care for that.
But I mean, and I think Dave even understood the absurdity of it while maintaining his anger. Like he just fucking hates Mike. He just fucking hates him.
I respect that.
So do I, in a way. I do.
Raw, unbridled loathing.
It is. It's just, it's like, and I could, so from your perspective now, like, I look at it like, I don't know what to say. Like, we fought for you, kept your job again. We fought for you, we saved it. But if I'm you, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I start looking for other jobs because I think this fucking guy's gonna fire you at some point.
Yeah, well,
I mean, I'm not. I mean, I know it's a really good time to find another job. So good luck.
Hey, thanks.
Like I don't want you to go work for somewhere else. But
I suggested that to you. I was like, should I just not do this?
Yeah, I guess if that's how you feel, I don't know what that accomplishes though. Like,
right. I agree. I don't think it accomplishes anything. But it's just like it's gotten to a point now where I feel like everything I do is a fuck up in some capacity.
Well, not really. I mean, I don't know. I did not think, I personally did not think this was a big deal. I understand why Dave thinks it's a big deal. I don't know if I agree with it. I'm pretty sure I don't, but I understand, like Steve said, I understand Dave's side on it, I guess.
Yeah, I understand Dave's side on it too, but I also think it was kind of the perfect storm. If you call a radio station, if you call WGBH and say this, it's not the story that it became.
Right.
Because I think there were a ton of people tuning in because it was Francesa's, first debut on Sunday. Everybody wanted to laugh at it.
And I never mentioned it to Dave, but Mike did call FAM before and do the same thing.
See, that's the most. Want to know what's funny is I almost said I did it the first time. That would
not have been a great case.
That to me is the most offensive thing, is that you were just recycling a theme.
That's true.
From an earlier prank phone call.
Well, I figured, but that's the other thing too. Like, so yeah, like the fact that Funhouse tweeted out and this probably wouldn't have helped at all, but like they cut it a little bit where one joke was already cut out of it.
Right.
So it seemed less ridiculous.
Well,
It seemed like I just called up and said that.
I don't think Funhouse knew it was a prank phone call.
No, they did.
Oh, he
They did? He did?
Because they
okay.
were replying. Some people said, "Well, where did this caller even get that report?" And Funhouse was replying like, "What are you, a fucking idiot?"
Okay.
The Portnoy was like, my phone's blowing up. Because I think once that Funhouse thing got tweeted, it had so much juice to it. Like you said, it's got 500,000 views or something.
I think that for people who are in New York and in that bubble, I mean, it's a little bit more serious. Because, I mean, it's in their faces. I mean, there are literally bodies in refrigerator trucks sitting outside of morgues.
Yeah.
And
for sure, but I mean,
we're at the point where people know people who are dying.
Yes, but I don't know if that's why Dave felt that way. Maybe
he said that to me.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah. That's probably why a lot of people were reaching out to him. Like it's someone at Barstool will get coronavirus eventually. A lot of people probably.
Well, Dave has it, right? I heard that yesterday on the radio.
Like it's not that big of a stretch to think that someone at Barstool will die from coronavirus.
Well, that's the thing that was said is like, why would it be funny to joke about someone having it when it's getting this serious?
Agreed.
Yeah.
I mean, Dave mocked it for a while. I mean, he was the anti-charge on that for a while, but I think he's come around for sure. Like I have. I wasn't as strong as he was, but yeah, and you're right. That is definitely a factor for him, and he's in the city right now, and it's crazy. But he also said he'd have no problem if it was just a random prank caller.
Right.
So I think it's his and I understand that if you look at it, sometimes you forget they're a business. So you have a person within the company calling about another person within the company.
When he said that to me, it made I didn't.
That makes
ever
sense.
Think that far ahead. I get what
sense.
he's saying. Yes.
Right. I think his point was, he doesn't think you ever think that far ahead. Like he just thinks you're a fucking idiot.
I mean, with that, I didn't. Why I wouldn't think that. I would think the target of that would be Francesa looking like an idiot.
I agree.
Not.
I don't disagree.
Well, who made this call?
I don't disagree.
I wouldn't think there would be an investigation into that.
Right. I don't disagree with that, but I just think he thinks you're a fucking idiot.
Well, sure. That's
That's
yeah.
I don't know. From your perspective, like I don't know what you like. I just don't know how you. Like I don't think there's any coming back now.
Well, we can get into the restrictions that Mike has.
We will get there in a second. But I had said to Dave, what if? Because I said, what if Mike had called Francesa's show and said that Jack Mack had it, or I'm not ranking people in terms of importance of the company,
Sure, I know
but Stephen Che or whoever, and he's like, no, it's still bad. I was like, what if he called and said it was me? Said I had it. And Dave's like, well, it's different because we have a distance from you guys. You guys are removed from Barstool. That was the one part of the conversation where I was like, oh, well, all right. It's always good to know where, All right. I mean, hey, look, they pay us. We do the best show we can. I think those Wilbur checks will clear for them, I'm sure, whenever the hell we do it. So it's a business partnership. Okay. So, as long as we understand what the rules are, all right. That part I was kind of like, well, okay. I mean, at least he's being honest. I didn't have a problem with it.
Well, there are now more rules for one individual.
True. Yes. So, oh man, did I see a lot. I told you this it's Friday or Saturday, Steve. A lot of texts from people with Dr. Sheffield stuff.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I think they're very
Tweets
happy.
rather. Oh my goodness. Banging them out, different CVSs, selling them out. I love that. Dr. Sheffield's certified natural toothpaste is made in historic New London, Connecticut, on the same site that Dr. Sheffield invented toothpaste and put in a tube over 160 years ago. Dr. Sheffield's certified natural toothpaste was created from an age-old recipe to provide a taste, texture, and efficiency that people would expect and love. Available at CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. Walmart?
Yeah, I think you can get it at Walmart. Anywhere they sell toothpaste, but CVS, it's going to be $1 off, and if you go on Amazon, 10% off.
Is that true? Yes, 10% off. We fill orders and deliver through Amazon. If you're a Prime member, you can receive 2-day shipment. 2-day shipment to get this great toothpaste. I use the extra whitening and peppermint one, I should say. Which one do you use, Steve?
I use the charcoal.
Charcoal one?
Yeah, activated charcoal. Supposedly it helps get coffee stains out of your teeth.
Good, excellent. We've been asked that Mike not participate in these ad reads from now on, so that's fine. It's good, actually.
I do like the peppermint as well.
It's actually best for everyone. Get rid of that. Right. It's best for everyone. Harry mixes him up. He's fucking wild, man. We know that. What a big week for Harry this week with WrestleMania and April Fool's Day. Jesus, what a week. DrSheffieldNaturals.com. DrSheffieldNaturals.com. Again, go to CVS and those participating stores. Go to Amazon. You get these great deals. And tweet us and let us know how that works. Because we love the people at Dr. Sheffield's. And who the hell knows that we'll be doing a show here or somewhere else. We're going to have to maybe bring them with us. So make sure you help them out. And let us know how much you... Ooh, a nice old-fashioned donut burp right there. Oh, just enjoying it all over again. drsheffieldnaturals.com. So go there today. And by the way, Jesus, who is deleting tweets from our show account?
What do you mean?
The Funhouse tweet got deleted.
Oh, I did that.
What the fuck? Why?
Because he told me, because I tweeted, I am the one that retweeted it.
He didn't tell you to delete a tweet from our show account.
He told me not to, well, we'll get into it in a second, but
okay,
I couldn't address anything from...
He didn't say that you delete a tweet from the Kirk Minihane show account. Well, don't delete anything.
Okay, so I'm the one that did it, so I didn't know if it was a whole... All right, I panicked.
Why? It's out there. Yeah. 500,000 people saw it. I retweeted Dave's tweet yesterday,
which is very funny.
I mean,
I'll tell you my logic, and you're right. I shouldn't have panicked and done it. But my logic was he would use any excuse. He would say, "Who retweeted that from your account?" Oh, it was Mike.
That's
well, then
fair.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, the genie's kind of out of the bottle.
Yeah.
The toothpaste is out of the tubes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is out of the tube.
Peppermint is out.
By the way, April Fool's Day coming up. You got any cool coronavirus-themed pranks to play?
No, I don't. It's weird. I can't think of any.
Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yes. As now the president is moved this. We have a full month now until all the restrictions are off and we get to party again, right?
Ooh. Yes.
We didn't make it to Easter, huh?
Nope.
Surprised to hear that. What happened? I don't understand.
Well, all the people around him were telling him this is a bad idea, and he said, "Oh, yeah, turns out you're right."
Things change. You get new information and you change your mind.
That's what Dr. Fauci said. He just shook his head and was like, "Meh, we're not going to make Easter."
Legitimately fucking. I watched it 5 o'clock, but shit my pants if Trump had been like some sad news out of New York.
That would have been.
My son's a big fan.
I might have survived.
That might have helped you. Actually.
Yeah, I might have survived.
Dave at 2:43 yesterday. So Dave, I think, also shot up the Funhouse views because Dave quote tweeted originally the Funhouse one.
Yeah.
It was like, "I'm fine," whatever. It was like it was like an oddly serious tweet. And then some random person said, "Why would someone joke about this?" And Dave said, "They have to be the dumbest, least creative, most moronic piece of shit on the planet."
Seems.
Which I couldn't retweet fast enough.
Some people took that as you saying, like, let's get...
That's why I did it.
How dare he make this call?
That's why I did it. Oh my God, a number of people yesterday who were like, because I tweeted that thing like, you got to listen to tomorrow's show. It'll be good. People were like, you're gonna fucking fire him for this? What the fuck? Of course, after I'm like, good, I hate this fucking guy.
It was nice to get a little support from us.
I mean, if you got fired over this, it'd be martyr time.
Yes.
When you did that podcast by yourself.
I mean, Shane Gillis doing the Castaway podcast.
The blind, what is it? Blindside Pods?
Blindside Pods.
Oh my God. The first episode would be enormous.
Yeah. Just like last time.
Yes,
one episode.
Right. So I talked to Dave. At the last talk we had after he talked to you. He's like, I talked to him. He's like, I'm not firing him. He said, but I've laid down some rules. And I thought, well, okay, I'm curious to hear these rules. Okay. And he's kind of, I think, not laughing, but I think he understood that this was
funny,
and also hard and just.
Yeah.
And let me get this. Tell me if you had a different interpretation. Dave said to me that you are no longer allowed to have any discussion, talk about in any form or fashion, in any way, shape, or form, anything involving Barstool.
Correct. And I've already...
Anything.
You said I could do this today, but I've already broken those rules.
Well, because I said to him, I was like, Dave, this is going to be impossible tomorrow. It's impossible. He has to answer these things. And he said, fine, you can have one day to talk about it.
It's a special dispensation.
Yes. Okay. You can have one day to talk about it. But after that, he said, it's like when the NCAA tournament bracket comes out and when their teams are making the case to be in the tournament, the athletic director has to leave the room. You're out.
Right.
Yes. You're gone.
Yeah.
You're out of there.
Do I have to physically get up and leave?
It doesn't matter to me. You can do whatever you want.
Because what would be funny is if you guys just started bringing it up for like 1 second, I had to get up and leave and come back in.
I mean, my thing to Dave was like, I guess that's not dictating content because I can still talk about whatever I want to talk about.
Yeah.
But I was like, we don't really spend, if you think about that much time talking about Barstool. Not really. Occasionally
but it comes up. And my point was the part that I said, sometimes Kevin or Big Cat or whoever, I delete those names, just call in to the show.
Right. Oh, I'd say your participation in that that could be a one-on-one conversation.
Of course, yeah. But my point was that I didn't know what if I laugh at something?
No, I think you're just out.
And he said you got to leave the room.
Right.
So that's what I'll have to do.
Now, do I think those restrictions will be loosened a couple of months from now? I personally think so. I could be wrong. I think they're going to be loosened, and but right now, I guess those are the rules. And I said, is that the only way Mike could keep his job. And Dave said, yeah. And I said, well, then okay. I mean,
Yeah, I agreed to do it. I mentioned the names, but I wasn't even going to say the name. I know I made a thing of it at the beginning of the show, but I was afraid to say anyone's name. I was afraid to say the name of the company.
What if he actually gets it?
Who, Dave? Yeah. Well, that wouldn't be good either. That wouldn't be good either.
You heard it here first.
But I think, and then he's just, so I think that's pretty much, unless I'm missing something, that's sort of the length and width of it. It was, I was not going to come in here today and treat it like when Mike was drunk in Madawaska or Steve scrubbed audio, because to me, like, it's still sort of like light. Like I'm not angry about it.
There's a chance this happened and no one noticed.
What do you mean?
There was a chance I called Francesa, dropped a reference, and if Funhouse didn't catch it,
right, then
no one would have noticed, really. It wouldn't have been a big deal.
True. Yes, I think that was a big part of it. Yes, I guess so. But I do think, like, my biggest takeaway, like, talking to Dave, I was saying, I think I said to Steve, I was like, but he's going to fucking fire Mike at some point. Like, it's just going to happen. And the big difference for me is, like, it comes back to, you told him to fucking fire you.
Right.
So I think now he's like, and I said to him, so we talked for a little bit, and I was like, out of curiosity, we had the final conversation. I was like, why didn't you just fucking fire the guy? And Dave's like, because I don't like firing people. And it's true. I mean, that is true. Like, he doesn't have a long history of fire. He plays it up. He gets worked up, but he doesn't want to fire anybody.
Right.
And he sure as fuck in the middle of coronavirus doesn't want to fucking fire somebody.
Yeah,
put them on the street.
Stella saved me. Coronavirus saved Mike.
It's true. Ironically, coronavirus saved Mike. He doesn't want to fire people.
Also say, you wouldn't know I told him to fire me if we didn't keep tapping him on the shoulder with it.
Hey, you said it, though.
I know.
You said it. This is the way it works here, So, and like, I made the case 3 or 4 times. I have no idea if it helped or not. I know Big Cat made the case. So, I mean, I think Dave looked at it and said, boy, this is not.
Yes.
If I wait long enough, this fucking idiot will do something really worth firing him for.
And thank you to Big Cat. That's the last time I'll ever say his name. But
yes,
I won't be allowed to speak. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. I appreciate it.
So you're going to have to be very vigilant policing yourself.
Try thanking somebody else.
Yeah.
But yes.
Thank you. I said
no, it's fine. Don't worry
You'll find this funny. You hung up on me as I was thanking you yesterday.
Good. I didn't want that text either.
You said, all right, goodbye. And I said, hey, and by the way, thank you so much. I heard a click.
I was sitting at home smiling, thinking about the text you were going to send Kirk.
I just said thank you very much. Yeah, because I didn't get it in.
Yes. Which I was like, ugh. That shit was like gross. It's like, fire him, please. I literally want to say to Dave, go watch Mike and the Minifans the night before. You want to fucking fire him.
You don't think this guy's funny? Watch this.
You want proof? So, I don't know. Steve, you have any other questions, any other thoughts on it? You've been quiet here.
No, I just think it's going to require a lot of effort on Mike's part to try and live up to those rules.
Well, he's also, he's also going to be tested phenomenally by me, others.
Is there going to be instructions to Mikey Fowler if he hears something on this podcast? Is he going to clip it and send it? Like how?
I think I know the way the company works. I spoke to one prominent on-air member a few times yesterday, not Dave, within Barstool, who is certainly going to challenge Mike and do the best he can to get him fired. So, which I have no problem with. I'm like,
he was a nice guy.
Yeah.
It just seems to me like it's a half measure by Portnoy to maybe put Mike in an untenable position where he quits. He's doing everything he can to avoid the headline of Portnoy fires blind man during.
Well, I called it. For another sports reference, when Bobby Knight was in Indiana at the end, he was putting something called the zero tolerance policy, which they didn't really define. It was up to them. If he did anything wrong, they were going to fire him. And he wound up getting fired because he got angry at some college kid on the campus who said something to him. So I was like, you've put Mike essentially in the zero tolerance
double secret probation.
Yes, right. So he's like, yeah, he's like, I guess that's what it is. So, I don't know, if we play, it sounds like if it's anything Barstool related. It's not our show that's a Barstool show, I suppose, but you get,
I said, he said the only employees I can discuss or comment on are you two.
Well, have that.
Yeah, I mean, so. And again, like, I don't think.
Did you hear Steve and Kirk got coronavirus?
Look, I was thinking about it after. I gave it a lot of thought. I was like, we do some, we do, I would guess weeks where we spend maybe 0.5% of the show.
But I think you'll notice how much it comes up in passing now.
Yeah, I guess, like Miami would be out of the question now.
Well, it'll be out of the question for Mike.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine, I mean, we'll see if there's a Super Bowl next year in Tampa, but I mean, if there is one they ask me to go, I'll just go, I guess. I mean, like, that's the thing. We work for the company. Like, so when they, if Dave's looking, if I think Dave's firing Mike for an absurd reason, which I think it would have been, but then has these restrictions and Mike agrees to them before I talk to either one of them. Well, I'm like, well, all right. I mean, it sounds like Mike's agreed to it.
Well, he asked if I could do it. He said, do you have your word that you can do this? And I said, yeah, but I don't know if Kirk's going to like that because it's your show.
Yeah, I don't love it, but I mean, if it means you keep your job right now, then that's how you keep your job right now.
In some ways, it's like a Greek tragedy where Mike loves Barstool and interned there years ago and rises up, joins Barstool.
Let's not say love anymore.
The founder of the company absolutely loathes you, and you're now gagged from ever uttering his name publicly.
I don't think anybody Dave hates more than Mike.
Yeah,
it's true. It's like if Sam Ponder and Deadspin had a baby.
That was me.
I guess, but even then, like, he doesn't even really like. He hates Deadspin like he hated Deadspin like wink wink. Like,
sort of playful. He needed a foil, a nemesis.
And Sam Ponder, I think he just fucked like that. He just fucked up, and like there wasn't like he just hates like he's like so he gets off the phone with Mike and he calls me, and the first thing I answer, he's like, oh, I fucking hate talking to that guy. Jesus, and I was like, trust me, I tried doing it 5 days a week. So,
all right,
but he was just like. But I wasn't going to get into that point. Like, I'm not going to be like, why do you hate him, Dave? Like, it's just a fucking, what is that going to accomplish? He's not going to be like, well, the reasons why, Kirk, are really, you're fucking talking to Dave.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Remember back over the summer when you guys would shit on me for defending the company too much?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, look, and I like Dave. We get along fine. Like, I don't, even yesterday I was like, this is, it's been pretty quiet. He's like, yeah. He's like, this just pissed me off. I said, well, okay. And again, if we're going to continue to work for them and take their checks and do their thing, then this is part of it. But I mean, I was not. Once I got through that first conversation, I was like, and then the second one, I was like, he's not going to fire him. He's not going to. And by the way, if he had fired you, I think honestly, you could have come into work every day and they would have kept paying you. Like I don't think he was going to fire you. I think it would have after a couple of weeks it would have been like that. Fuck him, I hate him. It would have been this like that time I fired Mike and he kept going to work kind of thing. Never felt. After that first conversation, never felt that enormous again. But those first 15 to 20 minutes were wild. I was like, this fucking guy's lose his job over a prank phone call to Mike Francesa.
I'm trying to think how I would have felt if Mike called like the Portland main station or the Bangor main station and said that I had coronavirus. But I guess if your parents or your family start texting you and they're wondering if you're okay, I mean, I don't know.
If Mike had called Mustard and Johnson and they weren't hyper. Like 5-alarm fire all the time about me and been like, listen, it's a different voice. Listen, like, I know you've had your problems with this guy, but Kirk Minihane was just diagnosed with coronavirus and got a couple of jokes in. You think I would have been like, oh my God, I would have laughed.
Yeah, no, I think I would have been, I guess, upset for maybe 30 minutes as I put out the little fires and assure people that I do not, in fact, have coronavirus. But then afterwards, I would think it was funny.
Well, we said on this show that one of the hardest laughs I've had listening to radio was when you said Rob Bradford dead at 45 and just went to break. Like, that made me laugh very hard. And then I saw a few people on Twitter yesterday compare it to, because I bring up Opie and Anthony being influencers all the time. They said the mayor was dead.
Right.
Why is that funny? I can't explain it, but there's something.
Now the counter to that is that, there was an epidemic in Minnesota of 45-year-old guys dying.
Yeah.
When I said Rob died. Like, I mean, right now in New York, there's I mean, there's that. Which,
things have changed.
Which I don't get sensitive to, but I don't live in New York and I don't. So, I mean, I can't sit there and be that guy.
Okay, well then let me use this parallel. Is that Twitter for the last week, every name that's been trending on Twitter is people trying to get you to think that this person has coronavirus.
Right.
So I didn't think we lived in a place where you couldn't suggest a
was
joke
an employee
like
of Twitter doing
a joke like that. No.
I'm just giving you. I get that point. We agree philosophically. Yeah. I'm just giving you the counter argument to it. I don't have a problem with it. I don't. I understand. I guess I am trying because every single time we have these wars, it's Dave's like, we're going to spin it your way and you're not looking at it from our. So I'm trying to look at it from their angle, which I just don't. I'm not from that angle. So for me, it's like, okay, I'll try. I'll see. Okay, I agree more with our side of the argument.
And the only reason I use that name is because of the March 22nd date. Like, I thought it was a funny thing.
May
22nd.
May 22nd.
Yeah.
I also think you're lucky that it didn't happen when the markets were open. Because if this rumor had spread and the share started tanking.
Well, if I'm Mike, I want a nice start to the market this morning. Because Dave might just be fucking. But even then, like, I mean, I know you love being on the show and everything, but like, is it party now? It's like, I want this fucking guy to fire me or no?
There was a part
Not
of
a
me
bad
that,
answer.
There was a part of me that thought that, but I would prefer to be on this show than any other show. So I want to stay.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get that.
But at some point, I start like, if everything I do is an issue or a fuck up in some way, then I'm just like, well, why am I? Well, no,
put it this way: that first example that I thought it happened when he texted me.
Yeah.
if that had happened, if you thought you were being funny, you randomly called her.
But I would never do that. I don't know.
I know that. Oh, I know that. Of course not. But if that had been the truth, then I would have been like, well, all right, you can fire him. Like, there's no comedic value to it. We're not going to play it on the air. He's just being a dick to another employee. Like, that made no sense to me. So for me, like, I would fire you for that. Put it this way, I wouldn't get in the way of Dave firing you for that. But this isn't that. Like, this isn't one of those things where it's, the Madawaska thing to me was a real issue. This one to me is not a real issue. Right. I mean, it is for them. It's not for me. So, But you
also, like, Miami was an issue for me, and it wasn't for the show, really. So it's like, it keeps becoming a thing where it's my ability to do certain stuff is an issue.
Well, but how often does Barstool as a conglomerate get in our way of our day-to-day show?
Not that often, but it will be more now.
No, it won't. No, it won't. Why? Because you can't talk about...
Because every time you make a joke about someone, I have to turn the mic away.
Because you can't laugh at my joke about Kevin Clancy loving the show? Like, or about Jared Carrabis being a suck. Like, so you think if you laugh at the Jared Carrabis joke 3 weeks from today, they're going to clip it, play it to Davies, and fire you?
I don't know.
Well, I do. I think you probably will.
It seems like an impossible
but I recognize
policy to adhere to.
But I had especially if you're talking to an employee there who's done very well for himself in the podcasting business, there is comedic value to it going forward.
Sure.
And of course. I can mind. I'm confident in my ability to make that.
But as long as we don't have to hear from Mike, well, I can't talk about that every single episode.
Yeah, you can't be cunty about it.
Oh no, I won't. I think it's fine. I can guess what you're about to do, and I find that funny. Like,
I mean,
I understand what he's suggesting.
But so I mean, we'll see. I mean, but I mean, absolutely crazy. I did not think.
We just gone too long without some kind of shitstorm.
I saw a lot of people tweeting. Oh, this is Dave. Doesn't want to deal with Kirk, so he goes through Mike to do it. And
I don't think that's
not it at all.
No, I don't think so.
We've been totally fine. Like there's been no issues at all. Like this isn't one of those ones where Dave's like, I don't want to fucking deal with Kirk's bullshit, so I'm gonna fucking pick on Mike.
Yeah, that has been a solid theory in the past. Like when you and I have both had to be on the phone.
Yes, yeah. I think
this has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, and I also don't think Dave's afraid to confront me about something. Like if he's mad, he would call me. When he texted me, and he was like, it's been a while since something, I was like, what the fuck? Because we've been doing our own thing under the radar, doing shows every single day during this fucking thing, doing extra stuff. Like, selling out the Wilbur, I think we've been goddamn good employees. So and pumping up Barstool and promoting it and, so I was surprised, but then I thought, and I thought he made the case because I was like, I cannot wait to have this conversation because how is he going to spin this? And I said, well, I don't agree with it, but there's a case to be made there. Not to fire you, but there's a case why
it's wrong.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a prank phone call. I don't know. I just don't. I can only get so worked up about a prank fucking phone call myself.
So does the coronavirus misinformation prank phone call campaign, is that on hiatus or?
Absolutely not. Okay. No. I mean, why would it be? I don't. Now I would say that for you, me, and Mike, for Mike specifically.
Yeah.
But you're an employee of Barstool as well. I guess you got to lay off the employees when you make calls. Yeah. As yourself,
Yeah, that's fine.
But I do get, I think we are, as serious as it is here, you do forget how, it is crazy in New York. I mean, there are over 60,000 cases now.
Yeah, I've noticed you haven't asked me lately for an update on the death toll in Massachusetts.
Well, it's still not that high. I mean, it's...
What is it now?
Flu was more last year, but that's fine. I don't think you want to get into that. I saw Portnoy tweeting in March. It's the flu. He's right. I mean, I should retweet. You should retweet that this morning, Mike.
Well,
flu.
Actually, you might be retweeted at 11 o'clock when you have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Who knows? At least Dave will be listening today. Maybe. Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
Someone else will be.
No, but I'll stand by what I said all along. Something could be really serious, but yet the extreme overreaction from the crazy side, I think, still remains. I don't disagree with. I mean, I still think there's a lot of truth to that. I was never, ever, other than mocking you a little bit, I was never one of those people who said this isn't serious, like the extreme right wing. I just wasn't. But at this point, if you're not taking it seriously, you're a fucking lunatic. I mean, but I don't know. I was saying this earlier today. I would love to know, or thinking of it earlier than I was running. I would love, this is so different than anything else. Like, if you just said to me, hey, July 12th, everything's going to be okay then. It's a long way away, but at least I have a fucking date.
Yeah, right. You just don't know.
I have a parole date.
Yeah, the uncertainty is a big part of the psychological fuck up.
I think it's the biggest part of it. I think it's bigger than the fear of getting it. I think people are just like, holy shit, like this is today, and tomorrow's going to be the same, and Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday, and it's just going to keep being the same. Till when? Till when is there? When is it? So I read this morning or last night a press conference with the Seattle mayor, and she was saying that they are finally seeing it actually decrease a little bit. Now they've been so quarantined because remember they were
the first state to get really heavy hit.
Yeah, because
they have lots of immigration from Asia,
and they had that senior citizen center too, which they got smoked at. So now they're finally seeing it
the curve bend
finally for them. So I don't know how far behind say we are to them. 2 weeks, 3 weeks behind.
I think we're a few weeks behind New York.
Right, it was probably a week or two behind because New Rochelle was right about. When they were the first ones on the
that was like
East
a week
Coast.
before the shutdown and everything.
Yeah, so I think we're still a few weeks away from seeing that. I would think, and then even then, what does that really mean in terms of opening stuff up? Probably nothing.
Yeah, I mean, the second you open it back up, the virus has a greater ability to spread. I mean, it's not like it just goes away at some point in July. It's always going to be lingering.
Right, but
so it's a balancing act. It's managing the risk, the public health risk, with the economic risk.
I mean, do a thing where you say, hey, we're going to open up. Whatever. What's a company? What's a business right now that's that's not open right now that should be normally just out there? Whatever.
Well, restaurants,
right? That's yes. Like when the summer comes for restaurants, for example, I was thinking about this in Maine. Will they open up the outdoor part of it before they open up the indoor part of it, but have restrictions on the outdoor part of it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that how they'll do it slowly? They'll start doing it that way? Or they'll start.
I guess so. I mean, here's a good example. I went to Whole Foods this weekend, and I had to stand in line, and they had like the ground was marked off every 6 feet, so we had to social distance in line, and there was a security guard there, only letting in a certain number of people to shop at any given moment.
Right. I mean,
and then we're crawling all over each other for pineapples and tomatoes.
You put on the news, and you literally you see checks at the states, and you see police officers going to homes in Rhode Island to see if people from New York are there. I mean, we have now entered.
Oh yeah, they said they're going to start pulling people over. Yeah. Giving New York license plates.
Any out of state plate.
There was a crew in Maine that saw a license plate from New Jersey, and they chopped down a tree in the guy's front yard to quarantine.
Right. And as crazy as that is, I understand where that thought comes from.
Yeah,
like I get, stay in fucking New York and New Jersey right now. Now that, by the way, that person may have been. New Jersey plate may have been in Maine for 6 months.
Yeah, maybe.
Who the fuck knows? But I mean, it's.
I'm not buying the whole thing that it only affects elderly people anymore.
Well, no, I've
heard about way too many people my age.
No, the percentage is way
getting to the hospital. Yeah, but I've heard about enough people.
Oh, it can definitely happen. The percentage though is dramatically. I mean, just seems so far dramatically higher for elderly people. We saw it again over the weekend, but. You keep waiting and waiting and waiting for some break, but
Yeah, but you're right though. I think if they said May 1st, everything's back to normal. If you stay in your homes, then there's a lot of people couldn't because they would lose their jobs. But a lot of people would be like, okay, a month off of work or a month off of school or whatever it would be.
But I think it's longer than that.
Yeah, what scares people is when you're like, I don't know if there's going to be a football season or Christmas or you know what I mean, like shit like that.
I don't think there's going to be football season.
Yeah,
I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm wondering if we're ever going to have large gatherings of people again.
I mean, see, this is where I think you get into this is when, on September 13th, 2001, people are like, I don't know if there could be planes ever again. Like, it's like, well, I mean, people are going to want to, there's a natural desire to go see a concert and go to a football game. There just is.
Yeah.
But you're right.
It'll be weird for a while, for sure.
And I also wonder, you hear about these Great Depression people when they got older. They were always afraid to not eat all their food, or they would keep food stored. How does that manifest?
Jars of rubber bands.
Yeah, how does that manifest itself for kids of this generation?
Well, I think hygiene practices will definitely change. And
yes,
I also think that people will be stocked up and prepared for something like this in the future. Hopefully, we're better prepared for the next pandemic.
Yeah, but I think it's more what you were saying, though. Like, maybe they'll be less inclined to go to something with a big crowd. Maybe.
I also think it's insane from a national perspective that we didn't have a warehouse of masks and ventilators just ready for this. We had zero pandemic preparation. Why the fuck are we telling GM all of a sudden to make ventilators? Why didn't we have some kind of national strategic reserve of all that shit?
In press conferences.
Yeah, and getting into bidding wars, and now China's manufacturing masks that don't work and tests that don't work, and the whole world's still buying them up.
Jesus, I don't know. Who knows? Here's the thing, okay? So, I mean, people are going to start breaking into people's houses and stealing shit. That's just going to happen. Unless
you're looking at the number one guy who's going to be doing it.
Unless you have simplysafe.com. Is there ever a better time in history to have simplysafe.com? I mean, honestly.
I don't think so.
I tell you, I'm not going to break into a house if they have SimpliSafe.
No, of course. I mean, ask Steve. He'll go from house to house. I mean, think about right now. It's legitimate. I'm not trying to stoke fear here or anything, but I mean, look, let's be serious here. This thing fucking gets moved. You want to keep your house safe. You want to keep your family safe. They're in there all day. You want to be as safe as you can. Go to simplysafe.com/Kirk. Get a free shipping and 60-day risk-free trial. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. No technician, salesperson needs to come in and disrupt your house. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. You can order online. It'll come. You'll set up yourself under an hour. So don't worry about that element of it. It's just going to be just you. Longtime partners of the Kirk Minihane Show, and for good reason. They're a great company, and they're supportive of us. We love them, and right now we need them more than ever. For 50 cents a day in this friggin' world, you can keep your house and your family safe. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Do it right now. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Let them know the Kirk Minihane Show sent you. And SimpliSafe wishing you good safety and good health. And by the way, that can be accomplished with SimpliSafe. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Simplysafe.com/KIRK. What do we get? Oh, geez. Okay. So we'll do that in a second. What else do we have here? I mean, let's just, anything else you guys, Mike, anything else you want to clean up from the opening segment? Any other thoughts you have, Steve? Anybody? The floor is yours.
No, I mean, I don't think so. It's disappointing because it's like I don't know. It's just I feel like I've been targeted for some reason. Like I'm trying to.
Well, you have.
Yeah, like I'm trying to hurt.
I mean, the
company or whatever.
There's
it's
like a
Steve. Let Mike say this on his own. We'll clip it and send it to Dave because it sounds like the woe is me that I like. Continue.
No, it is.
You're a victim. You're a victim. No, you're a victim. You've been targeted. No, I agree. Continue.
It just sucks, What
do you mean?
Like I like and respect the place a lot. Or whatever I did at one time.
Oh, you don't respect them anymore. There's your one day to talk about it.
There's just no point in doing it. Yeah, of course I do. But I liked that you could joke about shit, and I guess I can't do that anymore, which sucks. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. Like, so trying to talk to Dave about it is true that nobody at Barstool would really do that, really ever, like how we do this. But that doesn't mean it's still humor, though. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's true. Like nobody in Barstool would make calls like that.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that it's not under the same umbrella of comedy or sort of freedom of expression.
So here's what I don't know. Here's what I knew would happen is that it might get on their radar to the point where they play it on the radio and say, "I don't get why that's funny." That I knew for sure. I didn't think they would die laughing.
What I don't get is
hysterics.
What I don't get is why they don't acknowledge. Like I said, I think I said this to Dave. I was like, I don't know why you just don't acknowledge it. Some people clearly think it's funny. Now, we're not as big as, pardon my take, but we have a crazy loyal audience that thinks what we do is funny. Like the idea that it's not funny, while subjective, clearly some people do find it amusing.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know why that.
I mean, it kind of got funnier as Dave overreacted.
That's your opinion. I mean, I don't know. I don't disagree, but that's up to Mike to
No, you reacted perfectly.
You think he underreacted?
Yes.
Should have fired you then, you're saying.
Maybe. I don't know.
Where are you on this?
I don't know where to stand.
Well, whatever you do, don't quit because then you're ineligible for unemployment benefits.
Steve mentioned yesterday you'll get paid more if you get fired, probably. You see more in unemployment.
As I was saying to you, as I was offering to just leave, I received a text from Steve saying, "Whatever you do not do that." I was like, all right.
Great.
That makes sense.
The good news is, Mike, you're a martyr because you quit. The bad news is you have absolutely no money. So congratulations.
Well, no, I actually made some investments that should make me all.
It's good as you're going to hurt yourself with this Penn National. It's going to tank today because of your fucking call. You cost yourself money.
It's also no way to talk to a stockholder.
Oh, Jesus. Penn National's at $3. Is that bad?
It's not great.
Let me see here. Is market open, Steve?
No, it's not open.
A couple minutes away, right?
Yeah.
That's right, 9:20. Yeah, we're still a few minutes away. Keep an eye on that.
Futures were flat.
Not bad. Yeah, not too bad.
All right.
Oh, geez. Yeah. So, I don't know. But yeah, But, I mean, yeah, I would say there was a divide within the upper people at the company. Some wanted you gone. Some wanted you to stay.
Sure.
But there was no, like...
I didn't get that sense from my phone call.
Oh, no?
I was told it was pretty unanimous.
I didn't think so.
When you told me that Erica was in favor of firing him, I was like, ugh.
I wouldn't say Erica was in favor of firing him. I may have said that that's not accurate. I think Erica leaves the content side to Dave.
Yeah.
And I don't think...
And she's saying if he... what value would it bring him to...
Yeah, and also, like, she's not going to be like, this is the one time I'm going to get in the way of Dave Portnoy's content decision.
Right, exactly.
Over Mike. Like, that
completely get it.
That's not her avenue. Like, I don't think was her choice alone, I'm not sure she would have fired him. I don't know if she would have or wouldn't have. But I think she's like, this is Dave's world. He does all the content. I'm suddenly not going to get in the fucking middle and be, middling over this fucking, like, doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't know me at all even. So
that I get. Like,
I do think that probably next time she sees you, no hug.
I don't think I'll ever see her.
I think the world's changed now.
Yeah, that too.
There's also that.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine I'm ever allowed back.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, our trips to New York.
You too.
It might be a great move if you went out and got coronavirus, because then there'd be some sympathy for you.
No, there wouldn't.
No, there would be like, see, this is why you don't joke about it.
Karma. Dave would have the fucking press conference. He'd be so happy. Have the champagne out.
Real funny now.
If Mike died of it, he'd definitely have the champagne out. There's no question.
Can we live stream the funeral?
I think so.
Barstool?
Well, I know you like that, Steve. But I don't. I don't think Dave knows. Like, I don't think Dave would care if either one of you went away, or even really me. But like, I think he doesn't think you guys are even part of the show.
No, yeah,
he doesn't even listen to it. He doesn't even know.
I think, like I said over the weekend, Barstool is now so big that it's any one person goes. It doesn't even change the trajectory of the business.
Well, and we're outside of it. I mean, he said to you, we're on our own.
Kind of, yeah. Like he said, we're removed from it.
Yeah.
He didn't say we were necessarily.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, he had a way of putting it, which is I actually think is true. Like I can't pretend that's not true. I can't.
Yeah, you're outside that world a little bit. You're certainly because you're not in New York would be one factor.
Yeah, and we just do a different thing, than everyone else does.
We're too dangerous for Barstool.
Yeah, we're too dangerous.
Yeah, I guess
we
that's
make prank phone calls. We're so dangerous.
I always knew I never fit in there, even when I was younger. Like I don't fit that mold really. I just didn't know I was such an outcast that I was like a complete piece of shit that they think is trying to tear everyone down.
But I don't think anybody else feels that way.
Right.
I actually don't.
I hope not. I think some people not the case.
I think some people just are like, whatever, who cares? I don't even, But I don't think anybody's like, he's an asshole. Other than Dave.
Right.
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. What else do we have, Steve?
We get that fat piece of shit in Pittsburgh.
Who?
Mark Madden.
Oh, jeez.
His name I can say.
Can I be honest? I didn't have that big of a problem with that tweet. I mean, I've been shitting on the guy for years.
Neither did I really, but it just seems kind of shitty
he's such a hypocrite that part of it. Not even a hypocrite, but such a pussy.
Yeah.
But like he took I've been shitting on him forever.
Well, and the reason I not defended him, but gave him some credit is that I started it.
Yeah, but
I tagged him and said, "Hey, look at us call you a hack."
Like
basically.
he doesn't he's just an asshole. Like he's just a miserable fucking fat load asshole talentless fuckwad who had a chance to take a shot at me. He took one. He made fun of my mental health or whatever, and I'm like, that's okay. He can do that. Like I was not like, oh my god. I retweeted because I was kind of like, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's actually a half decent shot.
But he's one. Yeah,
but what I found funny is that he's this tough guy. Like, really? I guess I'm going through mental health issues. And then he told his producer, any call from Boston,
right?
Nix it.
That's him all the way. That's always been his way. He's always been a pussy. He loves throwing punches but can't take them. That's his thing.
Well, the reason I hate him is because he provided a platform for my worst prank phone call yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
the only one that got through.
Narcissists think that way. Let's go to Steve. Steve, you're on a Mark Madden show.
What a segue.
Hey, big fan, Mark. I'm a huge fan. I think you're a whale of a talent. And I'm calling from Boston. I got a little bit of inside information. The scuttlebutt around here is that AB is going to sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because Tom Brady likes the chemistry they had.
Goodbye.
Huh.
Bruce Arians just said he's not taking him. But whatever. I mean, all that insight in Boston.
Call him AD?
AB.
Oh, AB. Antonio Brown.
See, I thought...
where I was going with it was that Guerrero was going to have a coronavirus cure.
Oh, okay.
That's not your fault, actually. I thought Steve was going to fuck something up, and he's like, get out of here.
Yeah.
But he was just like, oh,
your bad take.
I don't think that's going to happen. So get the hell out of here. Beat it.
Yeah, Madden's a strange guy, man. He loves doing that, and I'm like, doesn't surprise me. We've had this in the past where they'll just be like, no, we're not taking calls about that. That's it. Nope. They sniff it out.
Well, what annoyed me more than his tweet about you was the replies and he did this with me last time that he came on our radar.
Yeah.
Where he has the initial fuck you. Well, with me, it was, he said I'm faking being blind for a radio personality. And it was the same with you with the mental health thing. And then people start replying like, what's your problem with blindness? Or what's your problem with mental health? And he's like, well, if he's actually going through these things, then it's a hell of a struggle, and I admire him for it. However, he's taken shots at me in the past. It's like, well, fuck you, man. Just either do it or don't.
I mean, here's the thing. You got duped by some guy with 6 followers pretending to be Jim. What was the name of it? Jim what?
Jim Quarantine.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you're an idiot. I mean,
Jim Quarantine making quarantine chicken.
Oh, I can't do that anymore.
Oh.
No, you can't.
Nope.
That's out.
I'll have no defense on this program.
That's out. His only advocate.
No defense for this.
His only advocate. It's too bad.
Without me, that place will be trashed.
There were two more people who got through on Madden.
Oh, good.
Let's go, Colin. You're on with Double M.
Hey, Super Genius. First time, long time. I
Great.
was wondering, what was that? Hello? Am I still on?
No, you've been off for half an hour. You're on the post-game show. What's up? Talk. You're on the radio.
He's good, man, when he gets going.
My bad. All right. So, I've been thinking about what's next for AB. Will he really even be back in the NFL? And I grew up in Cleveland. I'm a bit of an older guy, but I might date myself here. There was a wide receiver went by the name John Devin back in the late 60s, early 70s. I don't know if that name rings a bell.
Well, you are dating yourself because I don't even remember that guy, but go ahead.
Wow. Fool Double M?
So he kind of turned into a bit of a pumpkin, but I know these kind of things with AB, they take time. And I remember what happened with him was he got into a dispute with the offensive line coach there.
Oh, who's that?
His name was Rich Kelleher. That was his name. Sorry. Anyways.
Yeah, this is boring me to death.
It's like the one thing you did I agree with.
We enjoyed it.
It's crazy. Mad things are oh, Jesus Christ. See,
explain to me why this is funny.
That's the thing. You can't explain why that's funny. We've created a world, and that's, with all due respect to a lot of these other shows, as great as they are, they haven't. So, that I'm just, that's the way it is. And Dave doesn't understand that. That's okay.
Tim and Canton.
Yeah, I figured he would call.
Had a little bit of input on. Let's go to Mike. Mike, you're on with Double M.
That was me.
Mike, you there?
Huh, weird.
Okay, we lost Mike. Let's go to Tim. Tim.
I don't think I did lose him.
Double M, quick question for you.
What up, man?
Hey, why would someone ridicule somebody else that has mental health issues, and why are you lying about
And for those of you at home, that didn't get on air. That was recorded on Tim's end.
I mean, I would say Mark Madden's one of those guys that, you could just bludgeon him. He does not handle it well. You guys could ruin him if you want to.
That's why he stopped taking phone calls from outside of Pittsburgh. After my call, he goes off on this rant about what a trash city Boston is.
Oh, really?
Everyone from Boston sucks.
Yeah, and when I was on hold, he said something like, when AB left the Patriots, which, by the way, New England is a place where everyone gets away with everything.
Oh.
And then goes back to AB, and I was like, "Is that
what a bar?
Was that a shot at us?" But so I called, and I think that was me that he hung up on because I said I was Mike in Boston. Hangs up, and then I called back from a different number as John in Philadelphia. And the first time they said, I said I want to know what Mark's watching during the pandemic because it was Ask Mark Anything. And she said, "That's not really sports related. You can ask him what sports he's watching." And I said, "Yeah, sure."
Okay, yeah. What sports are you watching?
So I said, "Yeah, sure."
So ask
replays.
So ask Mark anything is not
as long
really
as it's sports.
Oh, you can't ask him anything.
Yeah.
So that's too bad.
So then I waited on hold for a while, and she says, "Hey, John, are you still there?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Okay, great." And I wait on hold for a little while longer, and then it dumps out. And then I call back, and they're just not answering my call anymore.
Jeez. Well, there you go. Well, I mean, have some fun with Mark Madden this week. It sounds like you could break him in half, which is entertaining.
You're going to need to use Google Voice, though.
Oh, well, yeah, get to work. These people, Jesus, these people cannot handle it. God. Oh, what else we have, Steve? Oh,
can we talk about the Boston Globe?
Yeah, I was going to say, can we play this Globe thing?
Mr. Hands.
So explain
I don't find funny either.
Explain the backstory of this whole Globe thing.
So we've been trying to catfish a bunch of,
but what's the story? Like, it's about experiences during coronavirus.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So they're doing kind of like an oral history of the corona.
So we've been chasing the Globe now for months, trying to fuck with their stories.
Yes,
why?
Because
why is that
it's not funny?
Because
why is that fun?
Every reporter is tweeting out, "Hey, do you have an experience with going on a cruise? Do you have an experience being pregnant during the quarantine? Do you have this experience?" And so the Minifans are being very helpful.
Yeah, they're trying to help out,
sharing their experience.
Could be true. I don't know. It's not true. So do you have examples of this before we hear from our guy?
Yeah, sure.
Right, go ahead. Give me an example. So this is like
it's like a 13-minute long audio file of different people telling their stories.
Right. Yeah. Great listen.
My name is Mira Meta, and I'll be 36 next week. I live in Nigeria, and I booked a ticket to Boston for this race, so I spent a couple $1,000s on my ticket. I've been planning to go home to see my friends and family because I'm from Boston. And now I'm going to have to either cancel that trip or schedule another trip in September. And I think it's a good thing ultimately that we're taking these precautions. But of course, I'm very disappointed not to run.
My name is Kelly Dool. I am 49 years old.
What human being would want, like, for entertainment value, would listen to this? Like, people, like, just telling their horror stories. Like,
this is not the good part? I was enjoying it.
I mean, like, who's like, you know what, I'll give this a click for 13 minutes.
All right, so you're...
any chance they're all lying from different shows like ours around the world?
Not a chance.
Okay, all right. I don't know.
So you're listening along, maybe crying a little bit.
It's emotional, for sure.
You're getting even more worked up over people's harrowing tales, and then you hear from Mr. Hands.
My name is Abraham Hands.
It just sounds
I booked a cruise of the Mediterranean with my blind son, which was supposed to depart in May. Because of the coronavirus, I don't think this is going to happen. My son was saving money from work into what he calls his pizza fund since June and was very much looking forward to this trip. And now looks like we'll be using his pizza fund money for something else.
How absurd does that sound? The Globe editorial, like the
Globe reporters heard that and were like, they were moved by the plight of Mr. Abraham Hands.
I was gonna say, for me, Abraham
Hands. What kind of name is that?
Is there an inside? Am I missing the inside Abraham Hands thing or no?
No, R.A. Minihane came up with it on the thread. We were trying to do this.
I don't know. Yeah.
We were trying to do this with some Daily Beast reporter.
Is that who that was? That was R.A. Minihane?
Yeah.
I was thinking Pete Abraham. I didn't know.
There was a Daily Beast reporter who tweeted out,
we can say it today, but that was actually Mike in a different voice.
No, it wasn't. I don't think that's funny. I thought it was very unfunny.
So this reporter was doing a story about people who are still going on cruises, even though coronavirus is happening.
Yeah.
And this was when cruises were still actually happening.
Right.
And so I sent it to the Minifans. I was like, it'd be great if we could get a bunch of Minifans quoted in this story about going on cruises.
Who was the name you had? You had, didn't you have somebody, what was it? It was Dale Barriston, or is that?
No, that was a different one. That was a different one. That also unsuccessful. We almost got Dale Barriston quoted in the Boston Globe. I think they're still emailing back and forth.
Oh, good.
But Abraham Hands was the clever, not made up at all nickname that R.A. Minihane.
That to me is a red flag name. I don't want to.
Abraham Hands.
So think about it. If you just say, even if Abraham Hands is really going through this, and you edit that out. So now you've got 11 minutes and 58 seconds, 12 minutes and 12 seconds. You're not really missing. I mean, as harrowing as it is that he and his blind son couldn't go on a cruise, I think the emotional impact is still there.
Why we need follow-up.
Yeah, we need follow-up. Why is it called the Pizza Fund? What is the new purpose for the Pizza Fund?
I mean, you could literally put anything in there. They're just taking whatever, huh?
It would appear that the editorial standards are very, very low.
That is unbelievable. That's funny, though. How many people think listen to that, even got to that point? 2?
Well, no, all the Minifans did.
Well, that's true.
So.
That's true.
But it's not really funny
40,
because only
45.
our audience would get it. What about the people that are listening that don't understand that joke?
I guess, I mean, I find it amusing. We haven't heard from in a while is our great friends at Movement Watches. They're back this week?
They are back. They're back with a annual.
I gave my watch. I gave my last watch to Matt Carano.
Ah, yeah.
That's right.
God knows what he traded that for. But that's a whole different conversation.
Why is that funny?
That is, what do you mean?
I don't know if you heard the beginning of Mike.
I did.
He was very fired up.
Yes, he was not happy about it. All right, times are nuts right now. We're all having to make some pretty significant lifestyle adjustments. We're spending more time than ever at home on our digital screens. That's why over at Movement, we want to make sure you're taking care of your eyes with their Ever-Scroll blue light filtering glass. I didn't even think of that. Crafted with a special blue light lens, MVMT, Movement Ever-Scroll glasses protect your eyes from digital eye strain and other harmful effects from blue light, like headaches or poor sleep. And man, I got headaches, so I'm going to look into this. They look great doing it. The blue light filtering, again, protects your eyes. So, I mean, hugely important. You don't want lousy sleep. You don't want headaches. You don't want eye strain. You don't want any of that stuff. Quality, protection, and style you get as well. The lenses are completely clear, so you can't tell they've got protective blue light coating. The frames are from Movement's best-selling fashion eyewear collection, so they look sharp. It starts at just $60, by the way. You don't want harmful blue light. You don't want this in your head. You don't want to be right now. I mean, the best part of your day is friggin' sleeping at this point. You don't want your 8 hours or 7 hours being 3 hours or 4 hours of waking up with a friggin' killer headache. You don't need that. So go, if you're having these issues, go to Movement right now. You go to mvmt.com/ well, I don't know about this. Is this where we're going here for this one? For this read?
Let me pull it up.
I mean, we're happy to help these guys out, but mvmt.com/pardon? Is that correct? That's what my copy says here.
That doesn't seem right.
Really?
Oh, no, they must have sent us the wrong copy.
Okay. So those guys are saying /Kirk. I'm fine with that trade-off this week. We can do that. Thank you. Thank you, Dan. I'm guessing it's mvmt.com/Kirk or no? Do we know that? It has been in the past.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, that'll work.
Okay. Yep. mvmt.com/Kirk. mvmt.com/Kirk. Join the movement right now, starting at just $60. Again, take care of yourself with better sleep, better focus, better style when you're binging Ozark or watching Tiger King or watching whatever 1972 NCAA fucking championship game, whatever you want. mvmt.com. Everscroll glasses protect your eyes from that strain and other harmful effects from blue light. No more headaches, no more poor sleep. That could be a real issue for me. It definitely is. I am going to take care of this right now. mvmt.com/KIRK. 15% off today. Free shipping, free returns. mvmt.com/Kirk. Get the Everscroll solution. Better sleep, better focus, better style. mvmt.com/KIRK. Join the movement and do that today.
So I watched a little bit of Tiger King, and I'm out. I watched like the first episode, and it's like, we get it. He's a wacky guy. He has tigers, and the woman who is supposed to be saving the tigers, she's also kind of weird.
She's interesting as it goes on, but I would agree. Like it's perfect timing for that. People are dying to talk about anything. Could have been 3 episodes easily.
People want the new Making a Murderer or whatever the thing is that everyone's watching, so that's just been it.
And everyone's home, so yes. I think it's good, not great. Overrated. Definitely overrated. Any of these stories, Steve, tickle your fancy?
I like the Kevin Cullen column.
Which one's that?
The column about nobody.
Where are you?
It says nobody thinks smoking weed.
You did the weed story?
Yeah. We never got to the last Cullen column.
I know. Cullen's been
on a roll. He's on a roll. So I guess he's not even in Boston now. He's at his second home up in Vermont or something.
I guess he's been doing a lot of story from Vermont, right?
Yeah, he's really, really scraping the bottom of the barrel to try and find stuff to write a story about. So basically, there's a guy in Vermont or New Hampshire, Keene, New Hampshire.
He's running for
He changed his name to Nobody.
Right?
Yeah. How funny is that?
And he talked to this guy. That's the story.
Yeah, he interviewed Nobody.
I get you.
Get it?
He definitely. It's what he usually does. So there's any difference there, is there?
But so I just thought it was interesting because you go all like the Boston Globe is just like coronavirus daily. That's all the stories are about. And I understand, that's just the world we're living in now.
That's who everybody is right now.
Yeah. But he interviews a guy who it's basically an advertisement for a guy who's trying to hold a rally against a rally against crackdowns meant to discourage the spread of coronavirus. Right. So he's basically giving this guy a platform and saying, hey, everybody, you want to go hang out with Nobody and his band of libertarians and spread the coronavirus around? Here's where he's going to be.
I'm amazing. So Cullen's just in Vermont right now?
Do you think his personality is he the same grizzled veteran that he is when he's up in Vermont?
No, he's a little lighthearted.
Does his personality change?
Puts a Birkenstocks on, has his walking stick. And
syrup.
Sees the day. Enjoys the day. Watches the water flow.
I like that. He's sort of a chameleon in that way.
Disturbing that he can afford a second home. That's kind of incredible to me. That's all you need to know by bullshitting his entire life. We're coming up on the 2-year Cullen-versary, which I'm looking forward to.
Are we going to do it again?
Oh, yeah. I'm doing that. That's an annual tradition. I'm doing a full Cullen episode every single year. There's no doubt about that. All right, let's take some, because I think people are going to be anxious to talk to Mike here today or to talk about the situation. All right. Might be Mike's last chance.
Last chance I can do it. Last day I can do it.
Oh, before we do that, Steve, hold on. Kirk Minihane moratorium. Anything involving Kirk Minihane, we can take phone calls. That's it.
Okay.
No other shows. You're all on the bench for right now.
So,
what do you mean?
Like, I'm the only show. All these YouTube shows are taking calls now. I don't want to hear it anymore. I can take it. That's it. No one else.
Gotcha.
No one else. Maybe I'll give you Manners because he's all by himself in fucking Australia.
Right.
But I don't need to hear Justin and Will taking calls.
Gotcha. So I shouldn't do on my show either.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think we need that. Everyone's taking fucking calls. Enough.
I actually liked the last episode, though.
Of what?
Of Go for Geary.
Oh, well, I mean, that nickel,
What
are you going to say?
Enjoy.
Wonderful.
Good
for you.
Well, a nice time with everyone.
Well, great. That's fantastic.
We are going to have some good stuff coming up on the YouTube channel today.
Oh, Go for Geary's allowed because that's a show where you're by yourself. That's fine.
Right.
Yes,
okay.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. Go away, Geary. What's that?
You could have been rid of me yesterday.
No shit. Believe me, I fought for it. Dave was like, I can't.
He's
like, Dave, you understand.
Actually, he's pretty talented.
Dave, in New York. People, Dave, what are you doing?
He's good on your show.
He called me up and he's like, how bad do you think the blowback would be in the Minifans if we got rid of Mike?
Yeah, we tested it. Everyone seemed fine with it. I don't know what the...
We focus grouped it in the private thread.
What's up on the YouTube this week?
So Elvin's conspiracy show is interesting.
I like the fact we have dueling conspiracy shows too. I do like that.
It's interesting, and I think we might want to have a conversation about spreading QAnon conspiracy theories.
Okay, I have no problem with it.
All right, done. And Cooking with Big Steve will be live later today.
Oh, is that today?
Yeah.
We're gonna announce a movie watch along tomorrow, and Harry and I will do WrestleMania this week as well. Just so you know.
I'm very excited for this movie watch along. I'm actually more excited for this than I was for Bicentennial Man.
Oh, I don't know this one.
Well, have you actually seen this movie? Unlike Bicentennial Man?
I've watched all of the trailers available on YouTube.
Good. Well, we'll announce that tomorrow. What was I going to say about the YouTube
calls?
Oh, I always enjoy John Featherston telling his Murchison story.
Yes,
he did with the. If you're a Minifan or a Mincel and you're not sure about all the Murchison stuff with the OG guys. On the YouTube channel now, John does a good job outlining it. It's definitely it's definitely infuriating, but interesting. And, those guys, actually, it was a pretty good show, I thought, last night.
Yeah, it's funny, too, because my first thought was like, oh, people have heard that a million times. Then I realized there's a
huge audience.
A bunch of people that have not heard that in months.
I mean, that's 4 or 5 months ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus. All right, you tweeted out, Steve?
I just did, yeah.
All right, give me a minute. We're going to now recap what we talked about for the first hour and a half to all these people.
Hey, did you guys get to this thing with, what's the deal with Mike and...
Let's see here. What's the deal? All right. Who we got here? Are we up?
Yep.
Who am I speaking to?
Hey, what's up? This is Dave in Chelmsford.
Hey, Dave. How you doing?
I'm awesome. How are you?
How's Chelmsford? What's going on in Chelmsford?
Well, I haven't seen the hairy monkey around at all. But
how's my trail? How's the whatchamacallit trail I always run on? I haven't done it lately.
The Bruce Freeman Rail Trail.
The Bruce Freeman.
Never walked it already.
You haven't? Jerry used to tell me. I'd tell him I'd ride. He's like, I know the guy they named it after. I met him one time. So there you go. What's up?
Legend.
He's great. He's free man.
Once all the virus is gone, I have an idea for the live show. Cannonball Run. Don't tell us where it is.
Oh.
Leave clues. And we all have to make our way.
That's actually a great idea.
That's a pretty good idea.
That's actually a great idea.
Now, there's also a pretty good chance it's the three of us sitting like, are they going
to... We always say that. We always say that.
Yeah, they'll find us.
That's actually a great... Dave,
all a bunch of fucking idiots trying to figure it out.
Dave, that's a great idea. I think we may... That would be... I don't know when that would be.
Earliest is spring of next year.
Yeah, a year from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even that, I feel like it'll probably be another bigger show, maybe. But maybe not. Yeah, that's a good idea, though, Dave. Yes.
All right. That's all I got. I love you guys.
Love you too, buddy.
Starting off good with a strong call.
Brilliant idea. That's very funny.
We can just keep it simple. Like next February, we'll be like, listen, we're going to tell you where it is, but it's right on the Canadian-U.S. border. We've been there before. There's supermarkets involved. Mike got really drunk there once. We could just do it that way.
I don't understand.
All right. Hello.
Hey, is Mike getting fired?
You're going to have to listen today and find out, my friend. He's here right now.
Does he have to talk to Dave later? Or?
See, I mean, again, this is sort of my concern. Thanks for calling. I don't think we need those questions necessarily. You're going to find out.
Put it this way, I don't think I'll be talking to him later.
Yeah.
Anytime soon.
No, you never know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Unless it's a very quick chat. That's the only...
That's true. Yeah, I think.
Do you think he would give you the courtesy of calling you up rather than just doing it on Twitter?
Well, he did yesterday.
Yes, but that's what I mean. But I think that was your last. Like, if he decided today was in the fire, I think he'd just fire. Right. Don't you?
Yeah. I would.
Maybe not. I don't know. Hello.
401, you're up.
Penn National down to $1.32. By the way, kick off the day.
All right.
Good start for Mike. Hello. Yeah,
how big of a price drop does it need to trigger the firing of Mike?
It's a good question.
It's like the circuit breakers, except for Mike's job.
It's a good question.
It'll be fun day.
Stock. If he fires Mike, stock goes up like $70.
Actually, Mike probably would Mike.
Either way.
That's true. That's a good point. Hello.
713, you're up.
Hey, quick question. I've always wanted to know this. How many bathrooms and bedrooms does MHP have in his...
Oh, my God.
It's funny you asked
fucking palace.
He has
Like, so if let's pretend, okay, and say the MHB's bathroom isn't working. He's not a bathroom he can go to and use if that happens. It's a half a bathroom, but it's still a bathroom.
It's a half bath right off the kitchen.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
He could just alternate days.
He has a kitchen. He has a kitchen.
The biggest problem is deciding where he wants to take a shit.
Yeah,
and he has. Nice. I believe he has a community room in his complex, right? Where you can just go down there and hang out.
The thing about MHB's place is if he has a guest over, you're not sleeping on the couch, my friend. You got a bed.
Yeah,
you got a little breakfast nook.
Oh, he snapped this weekend.
He did? Because he asked me.
Yeah, I had a number of people reaching out to me saying, like, does he still have access to the Twitter account? Like,
he was going at it with a couple of these He's like, this guy represent what Minute fans are all about. Some guy.
Oh, I saw some of that. Yeah.
Some guy called. I forget, and he was like, this fucking like what the. I'm like, oh, here we go.
He asked me if he could do trash talk this week.
Oh, good. I mean, good. But I mean, like, are we back? Like, tell me we're not here again, are we? Like, is it that fast? Where he's losing his mind again?
I hope not.
Because just step away. If it's that big a deal,
he needs to get a stationary bike in his big old apartment. That way he doesn't,
I think he's probably last time.
Well, he's probably suffering from a lack of exercise. I think if
he could fit legitimately fit 2 bikes in his living room.
You think so?
Yeah, he's got. You know what he has in his house? A TV.
Wow.
Fucking guy's a TV in his apartment.
You're saying one TV. He may have one in his bedroom too. Maybe both bedrooms.
I've heard about that. I've heard he might.
I just think that if he didn't have some SoulCycle asshole screaming at him, he wouldn't bike so hard that he put himself into the hospital.
He called me the other day randomly, and he was just making the sound. He's like, "You hear that?" I'm like, "What the fuck? What is that?" Shower curtain. He's like, I go in the other room too. I'm like, you fucking Rockefeller. What the fuck?
Oh, can my girlfriend hear me? No, I'm actually in the other room. Yeah, she can't hear me at all.
He has the ability, he has the ability to keep things cold. He has this refrigerator in his kitchen.
Yeah.
The milk he can leave in there for days.
Really?
For days.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The icebox.
And if he want in the morning, if he's got a little piece of bread, he's got this mechanism, puts it right in there, toast that fucker right up.
It sounds like a pretty impressive place.
This is a fucking palace. It's incredible. It's almost 300 square feet, I'm told. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Well,
$600 a month. That's what you get.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, the guy's got. I mean, if it's nice to be able to know that if you need to house another human being, that room is there.
Yeah. If I ever go to Philly, maybe I've got a place to stay.
Yeah. I mean, who knows?
Pretty cool.
Do you think coronavirus will bring rent down?
I don't know. It's a good question.
I don't know what people are going to do that have to move. Like my lease is up end of July.
I think there'll be some legal relaxation for that. I would have to think. I mean, I don't know that, but I would have to think so.
I mean, you're definitely not showing houses right now. I'm just coming up on the end of my lease. I know they're going to try and jack up rent. They've just been way too nice
right now.
lately.
They won't right now.
I bet they will.
No,
I have the worst landlords in all of Boston.
Landlords, plural?
Well, it's a couple.
A married couple?
Yeah.
Oh, you've given them another clue.
What are their names?
Another breadcrumb.
Want to ruin their lives?
No, they're really nice people. They're really nice.
Are they
people.
assholes or no?
No, they've actually been cool about the whole dog thing, which is why, they're being so nice about it. I know they're just trying to sugarcoat a huge rent increase. And last year they gave us a big increase.
But
I get 2 bedrooms. So
hold on, what?
I got 2 bedrooms.
Oh, one for you and one for your wife, I assume.
Well, of course.
I mean,
okay. I was going to say this is a high roller.
Do you have
using one?
Do you have a hallway?
I have a walk-in closet.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
That's the kind of guy Steve is, though. We've never heard about that. It's taken, 9 months to hear about this?
But there are people who are embarrassed by their great fortune, though. Like, I think you might be one of those guys. The guy's a fucking walk-in
Oh, you
closet.
think that's what it is?
I've been looking around my apartment because obviously we're doing the StreamYard, we're doing the movie nights. I'm trying to find the angle of video in my apartment that will be the least obnoxious to the Minifans, and I have not succeeded yet. It's like the bookshelf, it's the plants.
I went with if people want me to obnoxious it up, I can do it, but I have gone just the opposite.
I think you should show off your wealth and splendor.
No, thank you. I'm good. But my house is not.
This is me sitting on my Mercedes in my 3-bay garage.
My house is fine. It's in a really nice neighborhood, but it's not crazy. It's not ostentatious. I don't
when
have.
Did you buy it?
13.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. Right. We got a good price.
And it wasn't like you cashed a 6-figure bonus check and went off.
No.
You weren't even making real money then, were you?
No. I mean, I just started with John and Jerry. Both of us were doing okay. But we bought a house that was cheap, the old cheapest house in a nice neighborhood, and as slowly built up and knocked it over and did all that stuff. But there's nothing in there really. You walked in, you're like, oh my God, I hate houses like that.
No shrine to Bruce or anything?
And there's no shrine to Bruce.
There's a lot to be said for minimalism and kind of just an understated living arrangement.
I mean, I don't know. There's 11 bedrooms. Is that a lot? Whoa! Is that a big deal? I don't know. There's 26 bathrooms. Is that a problem?
And yet you never brag about it.
I mean, look, I redid the basement. I don't want to.
I
It's been discussed a lot lately for some reason, but we have a ping pong table. I don't want to brag. But
Indoor pool, basketball court.
But 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, it's no. I'm on MHB. What do you want me to say? I'm not as rich as he is. The guy's
can't all be.
He loves talking about his money too. The last one, he's like,
Well, he's I don't know if you know this, but he gets commissions.
I know. So he's some salesman who's doing okay. We're happy for him. But why do you keep talking about it? I don't even get it.
I know he's doing all right.
The real question is, why does he keep dodging the hard questions on the Robinson report?
He turned you down again?
That's a good question.
He turned me down last time after bitching about not being on the first one.
Oh, there you go.
He's tough to schedule.
He is. He's a busy man.
He's a tough booking.
Hello.
Hello, I got a question for Mike.
Go ahead.
Can't imagine what it is.
Well, I think have you figured out why Portnoy hates you yet or not?
All right, we're not taking these today. I mean, you can answer it now, but go ahead. Thank you. You'll hear it on the show.
I mean,
you'll hear it. It'll be you're going to hear it addressed on the show that you're listening to today. Later.
Maybe he had an exact reason. I don't know.
Yeah,
but yeah, as far as I know, there's not a specific one.
But you weren't a Soul Cycle instructor?
I was not.
It's ridiculous.
That's a ridiculous claim. I don't find that funny.
No.
And I'm glad I won't be able to talk about that going forward.
Yes, that's ridiculous.
Ooh, we got 2 anonymous lines.
Okay. The lines are full, Steve, or full? Yep. Filled? Hello?
Mike, please tell me that you recorded the call with Portnoy.
You called too late. Mike will be back tomorrow, we hope.
Is that just a pre-recording of Mike, and this is the way it'll be going
Yes, we do a laugh
like
track now with Mike. Yeah. What's the difference anyway, really? I mean, at this point, his fucking dick and balls have been stripped off. I mean, the fact that he's here is all you need to know.
Bit by bit.
I mean, this is not
shipping away.
Pride is not. This is not Mike's shotgun driver down the road of life. I think
being on this show is pretty. I'm proud of it. I enjoy continuing to be here.
Thank you. What's that, Tim?
I would just say, Mike, on your exit, I hope you recorded the call with Portnoy, and on your exit, you just play that like a la Shepard.
Well, look, I'll be very clear about this, Tim.
Sinkingship.com.
I made it clear earlier in the show. Dave doesn't mind if other people call and make those prank calls. So please don't call radio stations around. I'm imploring you, make sure you don't do that and don't send it to Steve, okay?
Yeah, the last thing we would want is for Dave's overreaction to lead to backfiring of sorts.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Would never think of
Thank
it.
you.
All right,
That's all
boys, I must go. I have some calls to make.
Well, wait a minute. It's not what we're asking.
I'm just putting that together now that it will be, Mike inspired all these people.
Well, I'm sure none of these callers... By the way, just get ready because somebody will call as Mike with Mike drops. Like it's going to be your voice. So
I'm thinking
you're going to get fired for that.
DEC could probably handle that.
Definitely.
I mean, at least you could say you're going to get fired for the craziest fucking reason.
That'll be fun.
Ever. Yes.
That'll be fun.
I mean, that's almost kind of a great way to get
nice
fired.
to go out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah, I would say. Hello.
Why are we talking about firing people?
We don't have to.
I mean, but we have earlier because it's kind of a big part of our story today.
I know, but it really shouldn't be. We're firing people over jokes.
We did this. You listened to the first. This was my concern today, taking calls. We talked about the first hour of the show. I think you're going to agree with a lot of what we said when you listen to it in a couple of hours.
He's gone.
That's it. Okay. Well, it didn't help. Steve said you've got your chance to talk to Mike on his tweet.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, right.
Idiot that you are. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, maybe they've got a different, fresh take on it.
Who's this?
Why do we want to talk to Mike? This is Nick.
Hey, Nick. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, thanks. What's up?
Nothing. They put me right on, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, I mean, I have people who tell me they call 100 times, Steve.
Yeah, we have had 630 busy calls.
I've called 100 times.
You just get lucky.
You said you called 100 times. You said you just got on.
Well, right, but then I don't know.
Well, you called for a reason, I presume.
Mike fired or something?
Yes, he's fired. Who gives a fuck? You're gonna listen to the show, right?
I do.
Okay, do you care if Mike's gone?
No, I mean, I care about his well-being.
No, I don't. But he's gone.
It's the worst thing you could have said.
What do you got? Did you actually call for a reason or no?
I did.
What's that?
I was actually wondering, you don't talk about horror movies much. Is that intentional?
I'm not a fan. Not my genre.
would you accept the recommendation?
Sure. I won't watch it, but yeah.
Well, you should. You try Hereditary. It's a very good horror movie.
Ew, creepy.
What's a horror movie, Steve?
Yeah,
It's very creepy.
Oh, is it creepy?
It was creepy weird.
Is it scary though?
How weird for a horror movie to be creepy. I fucking watched a horror movie like you wouldn't believe last Thursday. It was the fucking scariest movie I've ever seen. It's called Bicentennial Day.
So I called at the end of that, and you said it was a really good movie, and I'm really bad at knowing when you're sarcastic now. So one more thing.
You listen to the show? And
you know the director?
Okay. All right. Go ahead. People aren't interested
Philip
in me.
Aronofsky, the director of Pi.
Darren Aronofsky.
Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the movie Mother?
Yes, with Jennifer Lawrence. I didn't really like it that much, but I like the fact that they both did that in the middle of their careers, though. Like, I think it's pretty wild that Jennifer Lawrence took that chance. They were dating at the time, by the way.
Yeah, that was wild.
He did. Well, I mean, Darren Aronofsky directed The Wrestler. He directed Requiem for a Dream. I mean, he's had a pretty interesting career.
He has, but he hasn't done anything since then.
Since Mother.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Goodbye. I like calls like that, oddly, though, because it's just so...
All right.
Guys like, yeah, is Mike gone? All right. Well, anyway, you've seen this horror movie, Hereditary. This is a show every day. Doesn't care if Mike's gone and doesn't know when I'm being sarcastic. Every day for him must be...
That's weird. To watch all of Bicentennial Man and not know.
But to be a fan of mine, listen to the show every day and be like, oh, of course, being sarcastic there. It's a lot of work for him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of... Like, I'm sarcastic all the time.
But they love it.
Oh, we love them. Who are we talking to here?
You got Medium Poppy on the line. How we doing?
Hello, Medium Poppy.
Famous Medium Poppy.
What this means, but okay. Do I know you?
Big Poppy, yeah. Medium Poppy.
I don't know who this is, but okay.
Speaking of the Discord.
Yeah, anyway.
Oh, yes. Hello, Medium Poppy. How are you?
How we doing?
Great.
I wanted to say that, to start off, I think that Portnoy is being a huge fucking pussy. He's probably just in a horrible mood because of his stock.
Mike, the floor is yours.
I disagree. I think he's a...
Go ahead.
Brave man.
I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's just not... It's not that big of like a sensitivity thing. Like this tiny little joke about.
Well, MP, if I might, we went through this in the first hour. You'll hear it, and I think Dave. I think Dave has legitimate points that I don't ultimately really understand, and I'm not sure I agree with. But he made his point.
It's not a big thing. Like it's it's not a big thing. Like that's just what it is. It's not that big a deal.
What do you mean?
It's been turned into a big deal because it's me. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
What I did yesterday.
It's truly not a big deal. I don't know. I mean,
of course, it's not a big deal. It's a prank phone call.
I mean, people are calling and saying, "What? I don't know what's the big deal." It's not a big deal. It was overblown. It's not that big a deal.
Just saying, Dave, it was overblown by Dave.
Yes,
Dave Portnoy overreacted.
Yes, and he can. I mean, now you'll tweet that out a million times, but yeah, he did.
Well, at least once or twice.
Kirk.
Yeah.
I know that you're writing. I know you're writing a novel, but you should definitely direct a movie. That would be fucking amazing.
I mean, I've been offered many times by different studios to direct films. I'm not yet quite there to pick my project. I think I'm going to do like a...
You don't want to work with Harvey?
I want to do like a 12th century like silent Iranian film. That's kind of my dream.
Yeah, I would put the novel on pause and direct the movie. That would be...
Okay, I'll get to work on that, right? It seems like a good time to go shoot a movie right now. Let's get a $100 million budget. Let's get to work, guys.
Together. I can act. I got some chops.
1 second. Let me see if I can call... Yeah, there he is. All right. Oh, yeah, I have the Rock's number. Perfect. I think we're all set. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. See you.
Down 10%, by the way.
Who?
Penn stock.
Ooh.
Should I not have said that? Because I feel like it's gone too far where I have to be this...
Why are you screaming?
Well, sorry. But I feel like...
Fucking relax.
It's just too much where I have to put on this somber, like, yes, I was wrong.
I don't think the show's been somber at all. That was my point was we're not going to... Do you think it's been? I don't think it's been at all.
No, I feel like I'm in a weird place where I feel like I'm supposed to be.
My goal when this show started, like I said, was not going to be... The mood was not going to be like the fucking Madawaska or Steve's. No way. This is not...
Obviously, it's in your head, and I think that the challenge for you will be to shake it.
Yeah.
And just find a way to make humor out of it.
Well, yeah,
and just like get back to usual.
Well, that's the thing. I can't make humor out of it because I can't talk about it.
So cruel. The ultimate comedian is left without his tools.
Without his tools. Yeah.
It's so
I look in my toolbox here and it's empty.
It's so brutal. I don't know how as a nation we'll recover. We'll do our best. Who is this?
All right, caller, go ahead.
I'm surprised you're not more annoyed by it.
By what?
The fact just that anyone would tell you something on your show. I guess you can talk about it, so it's different.
What do you mean, Dave? What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
He was going to fucking fire you. I agree. I mean,
I'm not.
You're issues with me?
No.
Upset with what? What do you mean?
I'm not shitting on you for it. I'm surprised you aren't drawing parallels to like Entercom saying you can't.
But it's fucking so silly that like, what am I going to get? Like,
of course it's silly, but it's just something on your show now can't be. Well, you
agreed to the deal with him before he called. You said you were
Kirk
fine
was
with
okay with it.
Well, that's somebody told me. He said that he said I told Mike this, and I said, well, I mean,
he said, can you do it? And I said, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't see
starting tomorrow. I will.
I see you not. I understand that there are parallels, but you not being allowed to talk about fucking rigs is not the same as me not being allowed to talk about Murchison.
No, it's not at all.
It isn't.
I'm saying it affects your show.
Not really. To me, it actually makes the show funnier in a way. Like that's why I was
For a
kind of like,
while, yeah.
and it goes away. You think in a month from now, Dave's gonna be listening to this fucking show? There's no chance.
Yeah,
none, zero. I'd rather have you keep your job. So I mean, I was like, well, all right.
And I mean, we appreciate it.
If you like, I could, say.
No, you misunderstood. I'm not shitting on you for it. I'm saying I'm surprised there's not more like.
What am I going to go like insane over it? It's not that big a deal to me. Like it's not this crazy restriction. If David said to me, "Hey, the show can't talk about Barcelona anymore," I'd be like, "Well, fuck off."
Right.
Like, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, I guess that's why it's different because you can still talk.
And we never have these deep Barstool discussions. It doesn't.
I mean, we found the resolution that was best for Mike Geary. If Kirk overreacts to this and says, "All right, fuck it, I'm leaving Barstool," that's not exactly a great situation for you either.
I wasn't saying that's.
Yeah, I don't think it does us any good if I'm like, "Fuck this, I'm walking over this." I
didn't think you should. I'm just saying it was more like, well, here's why what I did was wrong, and it's like I don't think it was wrong.
Well, I said the same thing.
Yeah, no, I know.
I mean, what did I say? I didn't say. I think Dave made his point.
This has now turned into me blaming you for some reason, which I'm not doing.
Well, you just said the intercom parallel. I didn't. You brought it up.
There is a similarity there where it's like, hey, don't talk about this. But I guess it's not you.
No, it's not. It is, and it isn't. Like it's so silly that it's like it's rooted in silliness. And by the way, we've talked about it for the whole show today, which intercom would never let us do.
True.
Like once it gets to that, like I always said, once it gets to that point where they say you can't talk about something, and maybe they're saying one of my people on the show can't talk about something, but I just don't think I think it's going to go away. It's talking about Dave. It's going to fucking go away.
Yeah, but it'll be me for something. Well, I might get fired today for
what?
This show.
Dave and I had an agreement yesterday. He said Mike can talk whatever he wants. I don't,
All right.
I think. If there's the perfect example. If he fires you over that, then I'll have a real issue with it because then he fucking lied to me. And Dave has never, ever lied to me.
I guess that's more what I'm worried about now. Is that I keep thinking well, if I'm honest about this, then I'll just get fired today instead of yesterday.
If you think it's an over, I would say I'm guessing you didn't tell Dave yesterday you thought he was overreacting.
No.
Right. So I could see
place for it.
But I could see him being like, this fucking guy didn't have a problem yesterday. I told him these rules, and now he's saying that I could see him doing that.
I mean, I had a problem yesterday with it. But
you didn't tell him.
I'm not gonna. No, because
but again, I'm telling you, I'm giving it from his perspective, where he's going to say, I'm not saying I agree with it.
Yeah.
Where he's going to say, oh, wait a minute. Yesterday he was like, yes, sir, no problem. Of course, I agree. I'm sorry. I understand where you were.
Yeah.
And now today you're like, oh, he overreacted. And he's going to be like, this fucking guy's doing that again.
I guess.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. But it's also
you know what I'm saying, Steve, or no?
I know what you're saying, but in Mike's defense, when you're on the phone with a guy and he's got this unbridled hatred,
I agree. You're saying my reaction on the phone was different than my reaction on the podcast. Of course,
I agree with you, but I'm saying this is how he thinks. I'm just telling you, I don't disagree with that. But
you could provide him with a hot stock tip and make him $1 million this week, and he'd still hate you.
He would.
Oh, for sure.
No, that's
there's no reckoning with it.
I fucking fight to keep the guy's job, and he's fucking bitching at me. It's fucking unbelievable. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, what the fuck?
Not what I was doing.
Jesus, take another call.
Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. Take another call. Jesus Christ.
Try to fight on this show. They want more fighting, they say.
I have a question for Steve.
Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, so now with everything going around in the world with coronavirus, do you wish you were still working on your uncle's dairy farm and away from all the people?
No, not really. Because it's kind of shitty manual labor. And I was going to make this point earlier, but we kind of have it in the.
How about the shot right there, manual labor, huh?
Well, I mean,
wow, no shit.
Not one of those schlubs.
I mean, what are you talking about? I'm not a shot at people who do that for work, but like getting shit on by cows is more at 4:00 in the morning.
Well, how are you going to run this bed and breakfast then? I mean, what?
Well, I'll tell my cows you said that.
No, I mean, I have no problem. I have no problem with the farming lifestyle, but I don't think I'd be at any less of a risk. Yeah, I mean, maybe just being outside of Boston, but I
totally isolated.
I haven't thought to myself, you know what? I'd really like to be milking 100 head this morning. I have not had that thought.
Okay, one more for Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
Revenge of the Nerds or Animal House?
I would go with Animal House, but Revenge of the Nerds is so underrated. It's not even funny. It's so fucking underrated. It's a great fucking 80s comedy. A tremendous 80s comedy.
No fucking way they could make it.
You don't think the end where he pretends to be somebody else when he fucks Betty would work in today's world?
Well, that was rape, yeah.
Well, it wasn't. I wouldn't. She was consented to it. She doesn't know who it was.
Sure, it was rape.
But, I mean, you think you can make Animal House today? No chance.
Closer than
that's true.
Revenge of the Nerds, I think.
Revenge of the Nerds is like an underrated fucking hard R, dirty fucking comedy. Bastardized by
those cameras they put in. How the fuck did they not see them? They're huge.
That's true. We've got Bush.
Spy cameras.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, the problem with Animal House now, I would say, because I've never seen Revenge of the Nerds, so I would say if you're like my age and have never seen either, go with Revenge of the Nerds. Because the problem with movies like Animal House or Caddyshack or any of those is we've just heard every line a million times
it doesn't have
before you've seen the movie, so now
That's
it's just
true.
going to be
Revenge of the Nerds is funny. It's fucking fun. I mean, Revenge of the Nerds is basically Animal House. I mean, they just did it in a little bit of a different way. Like these guys start their own.
They're the nerds instead of the drunks.
The jocks. Yeah, they fight against the jocks and they start their own, fraternity and all that stuff. It's great though. It is a fucking funny movie. God, who we got? People love talking movies,
They do.
They just love
the movie guy now.
That's true.
They're going to love talking about this movie. I guarantee if we put it out for all of the Minifans to try and predict what the next movie is going to be, no one would get it.
Well, we'll see. Yeah. I mean, I've expressed my love for this film before in other worlds, but yeah.
I don't think anyone will get it.
All right. Who am I speaking to? Hello.
662 is you, yeah.
Are you a full line, Steve, or no?
Is Mike fired? Is he fired?
Yes.
All right, we'll talk to you later. I'm not doing that. The guy's name is Nobody. That's funny. That's the funny bit right there. Jesus God. It'd be so easy to bring Colin down again. Yeah, I should get to work on that. Hello. By the way, will Colin say he has a coronavirus and do that whole thing or no?
Oh, interesting. No, maybe someone in his family or something, a friend. It'll be a
some
good
bartender
good friend.
or something. Yeah. Who's this?
603, you're up.
Hey, it's Matt. I just wanted to call and talk to Blind Mike for a second.
Sure.
And just tell him how much I absolutely hate his guts.
Oh, yeah. Good. This call will take. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're allowed to speak to him.
So I guess I'm an old school Minifan, so I kind of come from, the old shitting on Mutt days and everything. And I just, to me, Blind Mike, he's a talentless loser who sits across from you and just doesn't really bring anything to the table.
Okay.
So far, I'm hoping, I guess, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm saying so far I don't really have any issue. I don't think yet.
Sure.
Go ahead.
So I guess my big hope for the day is that he got fired over the Portnoy thing.
Yeah.
Although I will say
we can only hope.
The day is still young.
What's that?
We believe this time we're going to isolate and send to Dave. That I think is going to help. Your cause a lot.
Great.
Certainly, if we don't, the listeners will. So
I've already sent it to Funhouse.
Oh, good. What's up? Keep in mind, by the way, Mike is critical of my handling the situation.
That's not at all what I meant.
Steve, did you get that or not? Don't apologize. You can speak your mind.
That's not what I meant. It's just not what I meant.
I don't think he came out and said it. He wanted you to quit.
Don't worry.
No, I definitely didn't. You saved my job, and I appreciate it.
Can't wait till DEC's on episode 3 of Blindside Pods. That's going to be a fucking winner. I'll retweet it. Maybe I'll retweet it. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in that day.
You understand that's not what I meant, right?
Sure, yeah. Go ahead. What else?
Well, now this will be a whole
You
thing.
You bet. Put it this way, yes. If this means you won't text me to apologize later, then yes.
Thank you. That's all I needed to hear.
Yes, I completely understand. Anything else? You're on a roll. I didn't mean to get in your way.
It wasn't really.
No, I'm just getting some momentum going.
I'm shocked I got through. I have a group chat with my buddies. We're actually called the Cunts Group Chat.
Oh, that's so cool, man. That's really cool.
That's a bad word.
I'm sorry,
Mike. It's a bad word.
They're called the Cunts. Yeah. That's really fun. That's awesome.
No, they're
no, he seems like a funny guy.
They're badasses.
Yeah,
what do you want?
No, that's wicked cool.
Don't let your wife see it.
You're gonna let Mike shit.
What if the FCC sees that, man?
You're gonna let Mike shit on you like this? What the fuck?
I'm not shitting on him at all. It's really
funny. Cunts. You're gonna let him do that?
It's really funny. No, it's not as funny as the bad jokes I make. I get it. Go ahead.
No, Mike. Well, if you would let me finish, I was just going to say we have our Cunts Group Chat. We chime in on a daily basis. Essentially, how much we hate you. And,
right.
And
that's so cool.
That
is wicked cool. Oh man, if I could be a fly on the wall.
I hate to be an asshole, but I'm actually one of the guys in that chat.
It's really funny.
I'm the end in that. It's actually, we have fun. We do have fun.
Sensitive on a daily basis. yet you are the most sensitive fucking human being I've ever listened to.
I'm terribly
It's honest to God,
I know.
It's painful to listen to you.
I know. I'm sorry.
How you were not fired for showing up to work shit-faced in Madawaska is beyond me. You ruined the show. You ruined the live show there. You ruined the show on a daily basis.
I'll keep ruining it, baby, because I'm coming back tomorrow. Well, maybe not.
I don't know about that.
Can you add me to that group chat?
You can be the yes.
It was funnier when Kirk made the joke, but
can you add me?
So give me a cunt's example, like the thread of that. Like what is going on?
Isn't he still not funny today? Remember how yesterday we didn't think he was funny? Well, today we still don't think he's funny. And you know what? I have a feeling tomorrow you're not going to think I'm funny either.
Like,
Mike.
Hold on. What's that?
Yes, and now we'll say this isn't funny. What I'm doing right now.
Pointed out here,
Mike. I'm saying you're not funny.
Probably like 2 or 3.
Mike. My point is you're not funny. Do you
hold
get
on.
it?
Hold on. Let me hear from him. Shut up. Let me hear.
I'm sure he's going to make a great point.
See how rattly
he is sensitive. He is sensitive.
So what should I do?
He is sensitive.
What should I do? Say,
he is sensitive.
Yes, I guess you're right. I'm not. Oh, darn, I ain't funny.
This guy
in the cunts.
You can do something funny with it. I don't know.
Don't think
you can do something funny with it. I don't know.
Mike, I think you could probably respect this at least.
Yes.
If you're a fan of a show and you listen on a daily basis and you just hate somebody who ruins it.
I respect that.
That's kind of where I'm at with you.
I got it. Yeah, you made that point.
Well, hold on. But Mike started talking. I want to know. Give me a shut up. I want like an example of like the cunt's thread. Like what's said. Like is there something interesting? And
that'll be good.
Well, I'm curious. Like these, you're not curious at all. There are guys who spend all day on a thread talking about how much you suck.
Yeah.
I mean, I find that interesting. Give me an example.
Well, geez. Ask me for an example, and I've heard this so many times from you, and now that I'm on the spot, actually,
not bad. How about another one?
It's tough to come up with something specific.
You said you have a thread all day about how. I can give you examples if you want. Give me your fucking number, Jesus.
Mike, I got one for you. So the other day, a caller, somebody called.
Thank you.
They actually brought up Mike Mutnansky, and they said, I don't know why I called him Mike, but so
you're panicking.
Asked, are you as sensitive, or Mike is more sensitive than Mutt when people used to call in and shit on Mutt on WEI.
It's classic moment.
And
I don't remember this. I'm not gonna lie.
Your immediate reaction was, "Oh, I'm sensitive. Oh, me? It's just I don't know."
Okay, we'll talk to you.
What? No, you nailed me, sir.
We talked.
Case in point.
Yeah, good enough.
He made it.
Well, send some of the cunts thread to us. Maybe we'll do some maybe some good. I don't know. Maybe the other guys.
I could have more than that guy did. I can think of better examples.
Say, trust me, I have millions of. Add me to the group. I want to be part of this.
The cunts.
Do you think they had like? Do you think everyone's got a letter like that? Or first or last name?
No,
or?
I think it's because they're shitting on people. They're talking about cunts. I'm guessing. I'm one of them. Be my guess.
All right, it's an interesting name for a group. All right, go ahead.
617, you're up.
I thought the guy would have more. I was hoping the guy would have an example.
Hey guys,
that's the problem.
What ended up happening to Mike today? I'm assuming he's
we'll talk to
there, right?
Goodbye. Listen to the show. This is Steve's fault.
They're on hold and they heard me.
He tweeted out fucking.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
How are you guys doing? So this is a non-Mike related question. Let's see if you guys can settle the debate for me.
Sure.
So the movie A Quiet Place, good movie or bad movie?
I liked it.
The sequel got moved a whole year, huh? I saw. Yeah, John Krasinski's a friend of mine, so I'm biased.
The sequel's coming out, or it should have been coming out. See, I think that the movie's terrible, but all my friends are like, "Oh, it's such a great horror movie. It had a great premise. Like nobody talks. It's predictable."
Well, I think that's the thing. I think the premise won the day. I think people got so caught up in the premise that they overpraised it.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was a little overrated, but I thought it was a good movie. It held my attention.
A movie that no one talks doesn't do a lot for me.
Yeah, I was watching it in the theater the whole time, and I was just like, I cannot wait for this movie to end. Like, even the
Did you like it or no?
monsters in here are super inconsistent. It's just, it's not good. It's not good.
Again, it's hard for me. John's a friend of mine, so I don't really want to get into it. Good friend.
Right.
Anything else?
No, that was it. I just wanted to
you say it was a settled debate between a friend of yours and you, or who was this debate with?
These are just my friends. All my friends.
I was wondering about that. Like, I never have these like debates.
And my girlfriend and I think that it's awful.
What a battle. Well, thank you.
Do you have a chat group with all your friends?
What's that?
Nah, goodbye. Thank you for calling. But like, if some friend of mine doesn't like a movie, I never have this famous debate with somebody where it's like,
Well, also, you don't need to go outside the group to settle it.
You know,
hey guys, good news. Kirk said he comes down on your side, actually, so you win.
You think the people who liked it would be like, Kirk Minihane, I guess I don't like it anymore.
We'll give it another watch.
Yeah, that's a weird, I don't know. Movies for me are like music. People always say to me, I hate Bruce. I'm like, well, all right, you hate Bruce. What the fuck am I going to do? You don't like his voice.
Settle a debate for me. Yeah. I think Bruce he's in the cunts group.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do? I don't know.
I watched 1917 yesterday.
Did you like it?
I did. I liked it a lot. I don't think it gets greatest war movie of all time status.
I need to see it again. I got very emotional.
It was very good. Very
good. Fucking bolt of energy.
Yeah, and I guess there were some moments where the way they shot it made me a little dizzy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I get very sensitive to that. I didn't have that experience.
Well, you might have. Maybe it was because you were watching it in the theaters.
Maybe.
I don't know. But there was a little bit of the kind of got to look away from the screen. But
Yeah.
I thought it was very, very good.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great movie. Great. Good. Those guys are heroes.
I feel like it's tough to watch something once and say greatest of all time, though.
Yeah, you get caught up in
the other movies you've seen a million
true.
times.
That's true. You get caught up in the moment for sure. We'll see how it holds up. All right. Take a few more. Are they loaded up, Steve?
Yep. 508. You're up.
All right. We'll take a few more.
Is Mike there today?
508. Hello.
508 is gone.
Shithead. Fuck him. Fucking asshole.
1917 was not good.
Whoa.
Not good.
What are you talking? What the fuck?
What's going on here? Why is the Channel Zero conspiracy show not being posted, Steve?
Oh, is this Elvin?
Oh, is this Elvin?
It's a big conspiracy.
This is Elvin.
Elvin will be up. I don't know. Steve said he had edited out certain parts of it. I don't know which parts. He said there's certain things that somebody asked him. So he said somebody he works for said they have to be taken out for government reasons. Is that what he said?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
All right, but some government thing or something. Did he talk to you about this or no?
No, but I wouldn't be surprised. I had the state police show up to my house this morning asking about a disturbance and trying to come in.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Right.
No warrant or anything.
Steve just said to me, like, whatever, we'll cut this out later, Steve. But he was like, some government guy said that Penn, I forget. It's this fucking confusing thing. But I think parts of it will be up tonight, is my understanding.
Is that true, Steve?
Yeah. I mean,
He's
Steve,
not going to say.
Steve, we'll talk. Whatever. Talk about it now because we're going to cut it out. So you can confirm it. That's fine.
Yeah, sure. We'll put it up.
All right. Well, some Minifans, I'm starting to see the weird, seedy underbelly of the Minifans DMing me about the conspiracy and what
I actually like the idea. We're just going to go with a different host if that's cool with you.
What's that, Elvin?
Getting a little creepy.
Well,
the Minifans are reaching out to me on DM, asking me very pointed questions about this video.
Well, you're next. I mean, this is your world, Elvin. You got to be welcome. You're an entertainer now, too.
There's one thing, Elvin. One thing I can assure you is that we're not fucking with you because you're a conspiracy theorist.
Definitely not.
No, definitely wouldn't do that. We wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Like, I'm not gonna sit on this video for a few more days just to drive you nuts.
All right, the joke's killed. Goodbye. We'll talk to you later, Elvin. I laughed. I listened to that made me, for some reason, entertainer now. So I was when Steve and Stephen Providence and TJ were interviewing Featherston last night. We're talking to him. Steve said, because he'd done radio or whatever, Steve's like, I understand you've been in show business for 30 years.
Thank you. Because I was thinking after, I was like, well, maybe that's how you would say that, but it's an odd way of phrasing that.
You made it sound like he was,
You've been in showbiz forever. That's like what Morty
Kelly.
Seinfeld would
he was
say.
like Gene Kelly or something. Like,
like John Broadway shows.
John Denver. Like, you've been in show business. I'm like, I don't think he's really what he's been in, Steve. He's not,
You've been on the talkies for...
show business.
I also liked when Featherston said, he goes, now I'm a pretty average guy. And then I just thought of him blasting rape outside of Globe headquarters.
It's true.
I'm a regular Joe.
All right, who we got?
All right, 508.
Hey, question for Kirk.
Yeah.
Kirk, you had previously mentioned that in your youth, you were either going to go down the Van Halen or Bruce Springsteen track.
Correct. 1984, baby. You know it.
Your uncle was the one who got you onto Bruce, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you think... if you were to go just Van Halen, where do you think you would be now?
I'd be fucked. I mean, when how old are you? About my age or no? How old are you?
27.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So the album 1984 came out, right? 1984. Van Halen. And I listened to that. Had Jump, Panama, Hot for Teacher, fucking I'll Wait. I played that like crazy on my record player upstairs in my room. That was like, you listen to those now and so innocent. My mom would be like, stop playing the fucking devil's music, basically. And I'd play it all the time. But for some reason, Springsteen, I was attracted to Springsteen more as music more. And my Uncle Steve was like, because I thought that Bruce at that time was just like any other group. Like he was this new guy who had some new song. My uncle was like, no, there's a lot more there. And I kind of started the journey then. With Van Halen, I have to think I would have bailed because they got so fucking shitty, and Eddie Van Halen's such a fucking lunatic, and their music output is so small. And they brought Roth
You
back.
think maybe, though, it would have changed your life for the better, that you wouldn't be sitting in a room with Blind Mike and Steve?
Oh, you mean big picture, like everything else involved? I don't know. Maybe. It probably would have made me less curious in a way because Bruce is just smarter. His music's just smarter. You know what I mean? It makes you think more.
Yep.
Like, when I hear Van Halen. Like, I love Van Halen, but I mean, play I'll Wait, Steve, by Van Halen. 1984. We'll go all the way back, Cats and Kittens. 36 years. Big album. 1984. But yeah, I don't know. Anything else? Okay. And I'll Wait's a little slower. All right, take a few more. No way you can stop me now. As fun as you are. Plus, David Lee Roth is such like an individual. Like, there's nobody like him anymore.
Zoobity bop.
Just a fucking lunatic. Like, there's no rock stars like that anymore. You know, they're all like.
No, they definitely aren't.
Fucking,
there are no rock stars, period.
No, they're all like fucking Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Kirk, question for you.
Okay.
Are you a Stevie Nicks guy?
I like some Stevie Nicks stuff. Yeah. Some.
Little landslide.
Yeah. You know what song I like with her a lot? I liked when she worked with the Heartbreakers. So I like you know that song Insider that she did with Tom Petty?
I'm going to say yes, but I do not.
Okay,
know.
that's a really good song. Look that one up. And then obviously they had their big hit together. I like her. She's got a good voice. Yeah. I like male singers more than female singers. I know. I do.
Thanks, Kirk.
All right, thank you. Just fucking want some information. I'll fucking give it to you right between the eyes. Jesus.
The information station.
That's what we try to do here. Hello.
Kirk, what's going on?
What's up?
Not much. First of all, this is Adam the Jew, and I have to say that it is incredibly strange that I wouldn't go in the dark and that everything about religion is weird. You're absolutely right about that.
He's calling us from New Rochelle, by the way.
Oh, God. Jesus. What the fuck?
Even worse, actually.
How you doing with this? You're all right?
Oh my God, I'm just ready to lose it. I need some help. How do I, how are you just surviving with the kids, man?
Well, you're in have you had any, so you're in New Rochelle or no?
No, not really. I'm actually in New Jersey.
Just pretend it's Friday evening and you can't leave the house.
Yeah, I'm in the part of New Jersey that's the epicenter of it all.
Yeah, what's your kid situation? I forget.
7, 5, and 1.5.
Oh, God. I couldn't even imagine. Yep. Susan Smith. That's what I think of when I think of that. Load them up and find a river. I mean, it's hard. I'm lucky that Kate's older and she can do stuff, and Harry's great, but there's one of them. I can't even imagine what you do with a fucking 1-year-old at this. What do you? I don't even know what you do. I don't even. What do you?
So thank God our nanny is here, so she's helping with him. But dealing with school with the other two and trying to balance work. And I mean, you're 100% right. I'm still catching up on Friday's episode. I barely have time to do anything. It is, I mean, I can barely think straight these days.
What, is it Jewish school for these kids or no?
Yes. So the nanny can't help, for example, with helping them with their Hebrew homework or stuff. So, I mean, I've got to be involved in that. And it's just,
do you feel
Hebrew homework sounds made up.
It's been crazy.
I mean, what we were saying this earlier, you'll hear it. Well, you hear it maybe today or maybe tomorrow, whenever you catch up. There's just no, if you said to me it ends, August 26th even, I'd say, okay, there's a date. We've got it. We're moving on. But I mean, we just, you don't know. I mean, this is why, you
keep tricking yourself into thinking like, all right, maybe another week, everything will be fine.
This is why this is why you can rely on your God, your Savior. That's why He's there for you. Right?
Exactly. What has gone wrong with that recently?
Well, I think Adam's God is the one who sends the plagues. My God's the one who's the savior.
Wait a minute, what? Jesus.
I mean, there is an irony that this is going to happen over Passover.
That's true. Did you have tickets to? Are you going to the Wilbur or no?
I have tickets right now to a VIP for the Late Show.
Oh well, I'm not a big fan of touching the the desert people, as they say. But okay, fine. I guess I'll give you an elbow bump, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, it'll probably be in the fall. We're gonna do it for sure. We'll see you then.
Thank God.
All right. Yes, well, exactly. Not Jesus, but thank God. All right, we'll talk to you soon.
He's a good egg, that Adam.
That's what Junior Soprano said when he had to deal with Hesh. I forget what the line was. He said, what did I tell you? Always hold your cock when you're dealing with the desert people. I don't know what that means, but I don't care.
It's right in a lot of ways.
516, you're
Hesh
up.
is a good character. Hello.
Hey, are we allowed to talk about Mike or no?
Who is this?
Lindsay.
Oh, is it Lindsay from the other day?
It is. Hello.
What's
Fine.
good, girl?
Hello. You're gonna hear about Mike on today's show, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Anything else?
That'll be it. Bye,
Okay.
guys.
We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Wonder if she thought I was one of the cunts. I should be in the cunts group.
You could be. Jeez, who knows?
Oh, yeah.
No, this seems
Mike,
like
Mike, it's your dad.
You might.
I'm going through a lot.
The only problem, Dad, is that you might have some company at the house soon. Mike, he may be there all day long. So,
Really?
Get it. What's Alba doing right now?
Yeah, well, she's out food shopping for me because of the corona.
She's never there. When you
Well, I don't understand why you're getting. I mean, why don't you fuck her? Like you're there. I'm confused.
You're having to do your shopping for you.
Yeah, I mean, is that how you get turned on?
Well, I can only do so many things in one day, but the real reason for my call is, Mike, I need some money.
Now he's a deadbeat that needs money from me. And
You're asking the right guy. I mean, I'll give you that. What
I don't
do
have any money for.
What do you need money for?
Well, I've been taking care of Elba all this time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
I actually don't know what you mean by that.
at least throw me some money.
For fucking her?
So I owe you, I guess. Yeah.
You're fucking Mike's girlfriend, and you.
Well, he's taking care of her. Well, I can't.
Oh, you're saying you should be paid for the sexual compensation for sex?
Sure, it's understandable.
Yeah.
But that's your girlfriend. This is your dad. That seems like an odd financial arrangement.
This character may be running out of steam.
I mean, I like the guy and everything, but okay.
That's all, Mike. I'm proud of you. I
Thank
love
you,
you,
Pop.
and I hope you keep your job.
Love you too.
Because I don't want you in this house. Bye.
I appreciate that.
Goodbye. All right, that's nice of Mike's dad to call in.
My dad is an evil villain.
Jesus. A few more, Steve. If we got them.
We don't have anything on hold right now.
Perfect. Good. I like that. Perfect length. All right. What else we got? Anything else?
Did you see Joe Biden is starting a podcast?
Oh, perfect time.
What is that?
Joe Biden is starting a podcast.
People need content.
Like with guests, or
with guests. His first guest
fucking
is
running for president.
His first guest is his campaign manager. So what he's doing is each week or each day, I don't know how often he's going to put these out. He's going to be interviewing a different health expert about coronavirus.
Oh, great! Do we have sound of it or any of it yet?
No, I started listening to. I just discovered it like right when you walked into the studio, and it's dry and fucking boring. And you can obviously tell. I mean, maybe our ears are a little bit more sensitive to when there's been cuts in podcasts, and you can tell that they're clipping his flubs out. It's kind of the perfect medium for him though, because it's controlled. Yeah,
I guess. I don't. Who's going to listen to that?
Maybe me.
I'm so hungry for a good podcast. I mean,
As
Jesus
everything
Christ.
we talk about, just Steve, pretty much.
That's
cut
true.
audio.
I guess. Yeah, I suppose.
Is he just escaping on these Me Too allegations also?
I guess. I mean, they're weird. Not weird allegations, but they're not. I don't know.
mean, imagine if someone did the same thing about.
Of course.
I know it's obvious, but
it sounds like he massaged her shoulders or something.
No, he penetrated her with his fingers.
I didn't see that part of it. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different. Okay, that part I didn't see.
And I remember that kind of stuff. I remember like I was wearing a blouse and he just had me up against the wall.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I
and
did
the
hear
wall
that.
was
Fucking
cold.
idiot. I did hear that.
And I remember
Are we friends or something like
it
that?
happened all at once. The gym bag, I don't know where it went. I handed it to him.
Can we get her on,
and
Steve?
his hands were on
Yeah, we
me
can try.
and
Yeah.
underneath my clothes. And
Not at 10 o'clock, just to be
Yeah,
clear. Like
and
on an
then
actual conversation.
he went down my skirt, but then up inside it, and he penetrated me with his fingers, whatever. And he was kissing me at the same time, and he was saying something to me. He said
This from the
several
SoundCloud
things, and I
thing?
can't
Yeah,
remember everything he said. I remember a couple of things.
I mean, it's just this
I remember-
horrific. I mean, we've done this 50,000 times. It's this horrific double standard where, we've done this. Like, you're right. I mean, forget Trump.
But even I was going to say even a liberal celebrity, it would be.
The only people on the left who care about this are the Bernie Sanders People who are still clinging to Bernie Sanders.
And this trended like crazy for a day or two, and then of course it went away because Twitter wanted it to go away.
Yes,
I believe her. I listened to him. I'm sorry, I forgot. I listened to it. I believe her. I believe that happened. Don't you?
Yeah.
I just think it happened. So,
but even if you don't believe it, that doesn't even really matter. The fact that the story's got brushed under the rug.
They don't. Well, they don't want Trump to win again.
I have a feeling Trump won't forget it though.
I'm surprised he hasn't referenced it yet.
He might bring it up once or twice.
It's a tough one for him to handle, though, right? Because he's had similar accusations leveled against him.
He brought
Juanita
Broderick and the rest of them.
That's true.
That night he brought them on. And that was one of his great moments when Hillary was going. He said, you're a disgusting person. You did this. And by the way, Hillary did shame some of these victims.
Oh, she led the bimbo eruptions unit.
And she prosecuted. She was celebrating when they got that rapist off with that 12-year-old. Yeah. So I mean, yeah. So I just don't. I'm not surprised. But we should try and get. She's on Twitter. I mean,
we'll get her.
Ask her to come on. Don't say it like that, Steve. She sounds like fucking Biden.
That's what started all this.
Jesus God. But yeah, let's have her. I mean, because I'd love to hear her story, with us, and at least to be somebody to fucking have it. This would be the biggest platform she has had so far to talk about it.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, by far. I mean, again, Mike's right. And Trump's. I hate using the Trump example because it's so extreme. But say it was whoever. Say it was fucking. Pick Russell Crowe. I mean,
Yeah, it was trending on Twitter, but it was only because 2,000 people mentioned it or something. Like use that hashtag, whatever they had for it.
No, it was a big underground. Yeah, it was a big underground. Obviously right wing and Bernie sort of thing. But yeah, they don't want to. He'll go on. Who wants people? He'll go on fucking Joy Reid or Rachel Maddow or The View, and they won't even talk about it.
No,
it'll never come up ever.
Now
Trump Jr. will come on and they'll fucking give him shit.
And maybe they're right. Because I would say, well, why would this come up now? In particular, like the fact that he's running for president, that seems like odd timing. But they would say that I'm shaming someone else doing that. So why don't they acknowledge your claims? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yes, yeah. But it'll go. It'll
like
float
usually
away.
if I questioned it, that would be shame on me for questioning it.
Of course.
Rather than now, that's kind of what they're just doing. They're sweeping it under the rug.
Yeah, they don't want. Yeah,
maybe it's weird timing or something.
Jesus. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, we should ask her on. Hopefully she'll come on this week. Are we have that guy on tomorrow?
That's what I pushed to. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, I figured today probably wasn't the best day for it.
Yeah, probably not. The last piece of audio I have is Jim Florentine and Fitzy sat down to do some comedy together.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
Okay, I'd like to hear it.
Bill Belichick has been
hold on. You know what? We'll do it tomorrow. Let's handle that tomorrow. Sound good, guys?
That's why you're a pro.
Let's do that tomorrow. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Good. Hope to God let something big happen in the Barstool world today, too. Please, God.
It's been a pleasure.
What was that, Dale?
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Dale.
Yes, Steve has been sent the final goodbye.
Oh, you got the final goodbye? I did. Oh, let me hear something.
This was the Warthog has been sitting on this for years.
This one got fired in
waiting to use it
2011 or whatever it was,
Yeah.
12? All right.
Oh, give me 2 seconds.
I was at a Home Depot.
These are always funny.
Yeah, so this was when Dale Arnold got fired. His last words on WEI.
Yesterday, I
until
got stopped
the next
in
day.
Home Depot. And a very nice man I'd never met before. Said, I'm sorry you're not going to be doing the show anymore. And he said, I'm 59 years old, 33 years at the same company. I got laid off. I got a kid in college, a 15-year-old at home, and I'm screwed. And it made me realize that people have got it a lot worse than I do. Believe me, I've thought about this guy a lot the last day. I'm not leaving. I am leaving this show. I will talk to you next Sunday, March 7th. I'll be working Sunday morning, March 7th. In fact, I think on March 8th, Monday, March 8th, I think I'm John Dennis for that week.
I think Sunday, March 7th, he was with me, by the way.
The first week of April, when we finally get to there, March 31st, I'll be in Houston to do the Red Sox-Astros game. And then the first week of April, in a 7-day span, I'll do 4 Red Sox and 2 Sox.
That's unbelievable.
To
think that, I said this the other day, I mean, this is the most bland, boring talk show host ever. People just listen to him out of habit.
It's been a pleasure.
They don't care what you're doing 3 weeks from now. They'll just listen to the next show or whatever. Like, they don't really care.
I think I'll get out of here.
This is my favorite part.
Big show's coming up next.
Big show's coming up next.
I think I'll get out of here.
But also, he's going on this thing about how the guy got laid off and he has kids, and Dale's like, it made me realize that maybe I really don't have it so bad. It's like, well, the exact same thing's happening to you. You're getting laid off, you have kids, you have a family. I don't know, why is that different?
There was an avalanche in Guatemala, and I realized that, things aren't so bad for me right now. Well, I mean,
but he used a lateral comparison.
Well, every 15 days you're not going to get paid as much as before. That doesn't change. I don't know what to say.
Does Dale have you blocked on Twitter?
Yes,
I'm blocked as well.
I've been logging out of the Twitter account to go read his tweets. He's going insane, and every morning he tweets out a video of himself like, "Here's what we got coming up on the show today. We're going to be talking about Tom Brady."
Well, the show is blocked too, or no?
Yeah, the show account's blocked.
Because I go back and forth between my account and the show account. I can't get on either.
Yeah, I mean that's so weird. Like, I know we do this here, but like today they're talking about what? Like today, what? Like Brady's done. What could they possibly be talking about?
They probably watched some classic games, right?
The Celtics Lakers
Super Bowl 51 was on yesterday.
Yeah, the Celtics Lakers 30 for 30 was on. So they'll do something like you just forget.
Yeah,
I'll see a lot of sports writers do it. Boy, you forget how great that rivalry was. No, you don't. Like why? Because it's on. Let's say you did forget. Now what? Can you jump on there right now or no? See what they're talking about?
Yeah,
I'm just curious. Like what? Is there a piece of sport? Is it just speculation now?
Now it's going to be, should they sign Cam Newton or Jameis Winston or who should they bring in? I'm guessing. And now you can ride until they sign someone, at least, I guess.
I guess the draft, but even that, nobody gives a fuck about the draft.
You think Boston Market's still giving away 20,000 pounds of mac and cheese?
That's probably not happening right now.
No, they're rationing it.
It's probably not happening right now.
Boston Sports Station, WEEI.
Coming back.
My mother was very familiar with her neighbor.
No, advertising.
No, I think that was them coming back from break.
When something.
Oh no,
you're right.
He was right.
I thought that was the sound coming back from.
Yeah,
her.
Me too.
But I think it's going out and coming in. Jesus, what PSA was that?
This PSA all day.
I was flipping around
I was listening to RKO and I heard a financial guy, they buy time on the conservative shows. And he was like, now you guys wouldn't know this, but our office is very clean.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then let me come on in.
It's always good when a business has to say, feel safe coming into our...
I was watching some of how WrestleMania they were replaying on ESPN last night, the old one. So Harry and I were watching some of it. They went to a commercial break on ESPN. First commercial was promoting the next WrestleMania. The next commercial was something about the Valvano Foundation, and the next commercial was about ESPN's podcast.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It'll also be great, too. We'll get to the point where Harry will get older and say, why are there crowds at these events? I don't understand.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah, it's going to be, who knows? But yeah, that's going to be the interesting thing is, I think more people are watching TV right now. There's more eyeballs on TV, but no one's going to spend any money right now.
And no one's watching advertising TV. Everyone's watching Netflix and Hulu and HBO. And
yeah, so I don't know how that's going to manifest. I don't know going forward how that's going to, but I mean, people have to start bailing at some point, I would think. I guess they are now, like Steve said. I haven't listened to much of radio, but I mean,
news, I would say, it must be thriving. I would imagine, right?
Yeah, but
in terms of ears, but not in terms of.
Yeah, but no one's buying any.
Oh yeah, there's just no advertisers to pay. Maybe.
So
if there's any purchase over $200, $500, you're like, man, I'm gonna wait a little while.
Yeah,
that's true.
Unless you have to, like if your washing machine breaks or something, you're gonna go replace it. But you're not. I mean, you're not going out to buy a new car right now.
No,
all big expenditures are kind of on hold.
That's the thing. Like if your washing machine breaks, I guess will people come in your house and do it?
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
What do you mean?
Plumbing is
come in your house. All right.
You're criticizing the cunts guy?
There's a play on words.
I mean, Jesus. Go ahead, Steve.
/apply.
No.
Oh, I thought you were looking for the laugh track right there, Steve.
Oh, no.
Same thing.
What's the fucking difference? Well, anyways, I mean, places you should go. Dr. Sheffield, we love them. Make sure we take care of them. Movement Watches. We forget anybody else here today, Steve? Oh, SimplySafe.com for sure. And our great friends at Miltons.com. So great loyal sponsors this week. Jeez, excellent work by them to hang in and to go help them out and let us know when you do it. Thanks to the callers today. So, I mean, I'll be curious to see if there's any blowback at all tomorrow. If we sit in here, if it's just business as usual. My suspicion is it's business as usual, but who knows? Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, you never know. I'm sure.
Do we get Mike back in for his final Dale-esque?
Yes. If Mike gets fired, he's doing that for sure.
I've loved each of you, Minifans, so much.
I was at the supermarket and I ran into a blind 28-year-old guy who lost his job too. And I realized that, you know what? I don't have it so bad.
I tried to talk to people walking down the street, and they ran away from me, and I realized maybe I don't have it so bad.
I have it so bad. Big show's next. I think I'll get out of here. What? Yeah, the show's over, Dale. What do you think you're going to do? Stay there all day?
Robinson Report coming up next.
I'm so proud that the last show I did at EI with Jerry was a fucking war. We screamed at each other for 2 hours, and I was like, fuck you. We're getting out. I was never going to do the, well, you know.
Were there calls? I don't remember. Were there calls?
Yeah,
like, we're going to miss you? Or
I didn't want to take any calls. Jerry kept trying to take them. I was like, I don't want to fucking talk to any of these people. Like, let's just fight this out, and then I'll leave.
Yeah.
But
that's the way to do it.
Not the way Dale does it. Yeah. Be curious how he does in a couple of months. But we'll see. If then, I mean, they have to start getting rid of these shows. They have to.
I think I'll get out of here.
Big show's next. What's that, Steve?
They'd be much better just syndicating one show.
I guess.
Yeah, was it you or someone else that mentioned that? Like, I don't understand why they don't just play NBC, whatever their affiliate is, NBC Radio or CBS
I'm sure they
Sports
will.
Radio.
I'm sure that's not far away. I wouldn't think for all radio. I mean, that's basically what radio is now anyway.
Yeah.
Dale's going to be tweeting out a GoFundMe link.
Doesn't Dale's do every day? Tweet out like show.
Yeah, he tweets out a short video of himself talking about what they're going to talk about.
We're
and
hip.
then
That's what we're doing now. We're doing that.
He tweets out a picture of himself in a hoodie or something.
Oh,
yes, I saw it bundled up.
He's actually, I mean, you can't really see his gut, but he looks a little emaciated in the face.
He goes way up and way down.
Yo-yos, like myself.
Yeah,
I
he
can
does.
understand that.
Funny, I heard a commercial for the weight loss thing that he's an advertiser for, or he's a spokesman for.
Yeah.
They're talking about how it will help your immune system fend off viruses.
They have proof of that?
That seems dangerous to be advertised.
Right? That's what I thought.
Those weight loss fans, they'll fucking say anything.
It's like we shit all over Tom Brady for doing basically
they'll
that.
They'll fucking say anything. Jesus. All right, well, thanks to those guys, as we said. And we'll see, curious for the reaction today. Mike clearly has some issues with me and Dave.
I don't. I want to understand that I have no issue with you. I know that's going to be spun now, but I really don't.
I understand. It's fine.
I don't think you do understand.
No big deal.
Oh, no, you made your opinion clear.
So what's on YouTube tonight?
On YouTube tonight, we might have the conspiracy show.
Incel?
Not the cooking show.
If I can get it up. We'll have cooking show up.
Good.
Mincel Intel has a big interview with Zonker.
Good.
And Zonker has also, he's volunteering to represent Mike pro bono.
Thank you.
He was a lawyer.
Yes, he's now calling himself Alan Dushowitz, and he's willing to represent Blind Mike in Gary v. Portnoy's.
I'm sure that's exactly what I need to get.
We have a Zonker Mike Portnoy battle.
That'd be something.
Wouldn't it be funny if Zonker endorsing you was like the last line?
Probably will be.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.